Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. You've come back right as the soundtrack just starts gearing up for an epic song, which, you know, it's nice. But we're gonna have to talk over it. So let's go get our quest from Moonbreeder. Unfortunately, I was reading the quests to come. I'm like, oh my gosh, we're near the end of 2.4. We went through it so much faster than I thought. What about 2.5? And then I read a quest name. So I may know a potential spoiler. The road less travelled. If you ask me, there's naught to be gained from mulling over the implications of your story in the freezing cold. Agreed. I'm wearing nothing. Neither are you. Let's save it for the Rising Stones there. I'll get everyone to meet us there. But before that, you'd best pay a visit to the White Room front and speak with Alphinaud. He's probably worried sick about you. I highly doubt it. That, or he's busy playing up politics with the Ishgardians. Yes, I do believe that to be the case. Either way, I'm sure he'll be delighted to see you hale and healthy. Speaking of which, you don't have a headache or anything, do you? No? Blurred vision? Oh, no reason. See you again soon. She still doesn't believe me. This woman still does not believe what I just saw with teleport off of Camp Blue Frog. Where's Camp Blue Frog? I don't know what that is. Oh my god. Why is it always so far away from anything? Oh, Choco's gone. Poor Choco. This is what happens when you keep the game on in the background. Quest names can be dangerous indeed. Yeah. It's fine. It's not like this content can truly be spoiled. It's not exactly the most riveting content happening. Why? The minute I start talking, this badass music kicks in. The minute I just ambiguously travel, not a single sound to be heard. It's like this game is spiting me for choosing to take off the music while on Chocobo Bag. It's being spiteful and I don't appreciate it. Hi! Just broke 2 ankles, but you know, should be right. Oops, I think Choco just broke his ankles too. There she is, and none the worse for wear. Was there ever any doubt that the Warrior of Light would succeed? I think I speak for us all when I say that I should like nothing more than to hear the stirring tale of your victory, if you would be so kind. Again, I will give it to you in 1 sentence or less. Then we were too late to prevent the summoning. But not too late to prevent further loss of life, an outcome worthy of celebration, and one for which we have Seren to thank. Thank you for seeing the bigger picture, sir. I appreciate that. Yes, you were right, of course, Sir Aymeric. We should be content with what we have accomplished. I, for one, could not have wished for a better outcome. Shiva is no longer a threat, and the heretics have been routed. Aye, there is the matter of Iceheart's escape, but she cannot run forever. Whether it takes days, weeks, moons, or even years, my knights will find her. In the meantime, Lord Drimont, is the caravan ready? The supplies that your men recovered have been prepared for transport, in accordance with your wishes. Rest assured that my knights will see them safely to Revenant's Toll. Of that I have no doubt. I take it these are the self-same supplies the heretics stole from the House Fortem's caravan. Less the crystals which comprised the bulk of the shipment, yes. Scarcely a fraction of what was promised, but a meaningful contribution to your cause all the same. Oh, on an unrelated note, Seren, might I trouble you to accompany me to Camp Dragonhead at your earliest convenience? Sure. Still not dressed appropriately for the region. 'Tis not for my benefit. A certain lord was most distressed when he learned of your intent to risk life and limb to stop Iceheart. It took half a dozen knights to restrain him, I am told. She just shrugs. Men give vent to their anxieties in myriad ways. Pray do not think less of him. You're not speaking of Hoshafon, are you? Anywho. It is. Nah. Right. I forget which one I can fast travel to. Wait. Yeah, this way. And it's... Oh, I can fast travel to that one. Choco, your butt is in my face. Pray move it. You're right, let me decline this. No. Get rid of that there. Alrighty. Sir, let me allay your anxiety. I am fine. I am in good health. What were you thinking, Seren? Wagering your very being on a dubious theory which might allow you to enter Iceheart's lair, knowing full well that she could have sufficient forewarning to complete her ritual to summon Shiva anyway. And then, engaging the abomination in mortal combat? By the fury, Seren, 'tis the stuff of ballads, a battle for the ages. Would that I had been there to fight by your side. Yet here I was forced to wait, condemned to wonder at the fate of a dear friend for a veritable eternity. I would not wish such torture on my most hated enemy. No, sir. You know what torture I would not wish on my most hated enemy? Unemployment. But here you are now, and that is what truly matters. Let us move on. But I didn't know you cared so much, sir. Oh, it just warms my cold heart. Sir Emmerich wished to have words with you and Master Alphinaud in private. He awaits us in the intercessory. Then let us away. Alright, we'll take myself to the intercessory. Where's the intercessory? Is it outside? I think it's outside. Joko, where is this building? Or thing that I seek? Is it in the same building? Here. Yo. Greetings, madam. I shall show you in at once. Enter the intercessory. Hi, Yugi.
On behalf of the Holy See of Ishgard, allow me to express my deepest thanks.
You're welcome.
Never before have we been required to contend with a primal.
Welcome to our
Indeed,
world.
There were fears in some quarters that our knights might not be equal to the task.
Look, we do this on the daily over here in Eorzea, or our part of Eorzea.
From what we have now learned of these beings, I can say with certainty that we would have lost a great many men had the Scions not intervened.
So now are you going to help us with our primal problem?
Then the argument for preemptive action should be self-evident. Perchance now you will reconsider my proposal that Ishgard move against Natalan.
Ere we first met, a similar proposal was tabled, but the Holy See decreed that we were to observe, and that military action should be taken only in self-defense. All things considered, it was not an unreasonable decision. Since the calamity, 2 vigils have fallen to the Horde, while Garuda has never shown any inclination to storm the gates of judgment. Which is why this unprecedented crisis and its resolution may prompt a change in policy. You who have faced these primals know well the threat they pose. Ishgard did not. Not until now. And there is naught like a brush with death to change a man's outlook.
At the very least, this should silence any lingering objections to our arrangement with Revenant's Toll. The Holy See may even feel moved to grant us its formal endorsement.
So far as it is possible, the Scions shall be compensated for their service.
I don't want compensation. I want agreements.
We should be grateful for any aid you can provide.
As a gesture of good faith, I shall withdraw my previous request. Your people are doubtless needed elsewhere.
Oh, okay.
That will not be necessary. We too have a vested interest in watching Dravania's movements.
I see. Once more, I must thank you.
Sir Emmerich, if I may, do you truly believe that Midgard-Zoma could return?
The heavens are a window unto truth, but those who interpret their movements are not infallible. I requested your involvement as a precautionary measure.
But of course, You sought an excuse to compensate us from the first, mindful of what would happen if Revenant's toll were taken by your enemies. Ishgard is not wont to aid its neighbors, but that does not preclude it from manipulating them to serve its own interests.
Choose your next words carefully.
Do you know what sort of man becomes Lord Commander of the Temple Knights?
One who's a good leader, shows resilience.
One who comes from good stock. I did not. Yet here I am now. Why do you suppose that is? Because I swiftly learnt to tell the difference between words, deeds, and beliefs. You are correct, Master Leveilleur. Ishgard desires to see Revenant's toll flourish, as it would present a troublesome obstacle to our enemies from the south.
Correct. But the thing also is that, say, the Empire's over here. If the Ishgardians sort of just chill here doing nothing, the Garleans can just come to the rest of Eorzea, conquer the rest of Eorzea, because they're not going to lift a finger to help, and then grab these people to bolster their army, and then knock on the door of Ishgard. It's kind of in their best interest to ally with the South, but I suppose at the very least, keeping you guys hale and hearty so you become an obstacle is, I suppose, a medium step in the right direction.
We are so glad to be of use to you.
As we are to you. Ours is a mutually beneficial arrangement, lest we forget, one born of necessity. The dragons grow more restless by the day, and the heretics harry us nigh without cease. We have contended with such troubles for centuries, but there are limits to even our endurance. Yet as a pauper is loath to part with his meager possessions, the leaders of Ishgard are not wont to render up their trust to outsiders. But with perseverance on our part, they may yet be made to see the light. Nevertheless, one must take care when walking the road less traveled.
Wise words, Sir Emmerich. I shall make a point to remember them. I must apologize for my earlier outburst. I hope it will not sour our good relations.
Not at all. You but spoke from the heart. I trust you understand that at times my duties may prevent me from meeting with you. On such occasions, my second-in-command will speak for me.
Lucia, at your service.
Assuming she remains behind once you leave, would your second-in-command not go with you?
Pray excuse our reticence. We are but wary of speaking too freely, lest our sentiments be made known to our enemies. Know that the Lord Commander and I are of one mind. For the sake of Ishgard, and of Eorzea at large, I pray our peoples can put aside their differences. Those who dwell in the past risk losing sight of their future.
Indeed.
Should aught befall one of our shipments, pray inform Lucia immediately. You may also relay to her any words you might have for me alone. Not being of Ishgardian birth, she owes no allegiance to any noble house, making her as near to incorruptible as one can find in my homeland.
True.
Suffice it to say, I trust her completely, and so may you.
That's a very good point.
Which reminds me, Lord Orchefort, if you would be so kind.
Certainly.
In times such as these, trust is ever in short supply. Mayhap this will go some way to rectify the problem. The results of our investigation into the heretics' recent attacks, as well as our interrogation of the merchant you detained.
Sir Emmerich, I cannot thank you enough.
Think nothing of it. Ishgard may be many things, but it is no friend to Garlemald.
Did I not tell you to have faith, my friend?
I have faith. What you talking about? Complete. Thanks. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. There are so many ways to pronounce your name. Stefan? Kick me if it's incorrectly pronounced. But thank you so much for the memberships. I appreciate that so much. And I'm sure another Luxak Prez Eki and Raiden will also appreciate that. Thank you so much. Alfie is learning about politics. He sure is. And it's about time he learnt, because I don't think he's been politicking correctly up until this point. So, Arfanod. We're almost at the end of 2.4. Eyes unclouded. Happy Halloween from Canada. Thank you. I hope you have a good Halloween yourself. It would seem we have much to discuss with our friends at the Rising Stones. If what you say is true, Iceheart's method of summoning Shiva defies all precedent. It necessitates a complete reappraisal of the primal threat and of our approach to combating it. Moreover, there are grave ramifications if word of this incident reaches imperial ears. The Gallian Empire believes that primals are an insufferable menace, that their mere existence is a threat to this very star. As such, they deem any action taken against the beast tribes to be justified by default. Imagine, then, if it became known that it was not only the beast tribes of Eorzea that could summon primals, but host civilized peoples as well. Any lingering objections to the Eorzean campaign would vanish overnight. Where before we had to contend with a single Imperial legion, we could very well find ourselves facing the combined might of all Garlemald. But I speak unadvisedly. Come, Sir, it is better that we continue this conversation in Mordona. As you say, sir. That sounded like thunder. What was that symbol? Primal focus. Nah. I'm going to ignore it. Might be like one of those daily things that I like to ignore. Gosh, the music difference walking into here. We go from like some beautiful orchestral piece to like almost lounge jazz. And it changes again. My gosh. Hopefully not hail again. I don't think so. There was only supposed to be a little bit of rain today. So I think we're fine.
Words cannot well express how glad I am to see you return to us hale and whole.
I mean, I never had any doubt.
Needless to say,
I have
am
plot
most
armor.
eager to hear your account of that which occurred in Kurthis, assuming you're ready to speak of it.
Absolutely.
Excellent. I shall summon the others at once.
We're all looking
Iceheart
very
used her own
contemplative.
body as a vessel for a primal soul?
Well, I suppose you guys didn't know that part, did you? You probably just assumed that Shiva would be summoned externally, not internally.
Master Louis Soir's writings make no mention of such a possibility. Can we be certain this entity was a primal?
She felt like a primal.
As certain as we can be that good King Mogglmog the 12th was a primal, I should think.
Yeah.
Both were ostensibly summoned.
Just one externally, one internally, you know?
Let's not quibble over definitions. Of more concern is the implication that Iceheart retained her will, even after she was possessed. We are talking about a mortal, wielding the power of a primal.
Yes. I don't know why you're being so dramatic about it.
It can't possibly be that easy, can it?
No.
There must be some sort of sacrifice required. Or maybe she's just special?
She's just special. That's one way to put it.
What qualities this woman possesseth, I know not. But full sure am I that she was groomed for this role. Few are privy to the secrets of summoning, and but a single party standeth to profit from their dissemination.
Well, I wouldn't presume to comment on how the lass came to know about summoning, but I will say that what she summoned was a primal.
The readings were the same, or near as, damn it. Strange as it all sounds, it's really no different from what you've faced before.
Then mayhap it is time that we re-examined our previous encounters.
What, by looking at them through a different lens, now that you know that it's not a summoning in the normal sense that is required?
Pack your things, Ida. We're going back to Gridania.
I don't know if that's really what we were saying, but okay. I didn't mean physically. I thought we were just going to talk about it.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, I'm totes multitasking. I'm Googling who Moonbrider's voice actress is. Her name is Laura Post, and I have never heard of her before.
About Iceheart's final words to you. Hear, feel, think.
Yeah, Heidelin. It's not a surprise. Iceheart referenced Heidelin herself earlier.
Heidelin speaks to her as well.
Yes.
If Iceheart is blessed with the power of the Echo, she will doubtless have used it to further her goals. Or could it be that it was a revelation granted her by the Echo which first set her on this path? She did say that the Ishgardians were blind to the truth.
You guys were saying that Iceheart's special. Well, maybe it is the Echo that made her so special. Maybe it's the Echo that allowed the spirit of the primal to inhabit her, or be summoned into her.
Do you think she has knowledge of the origins of the Ishgardian-Dravanian War? It would do much to explain her unwavering conviction.
Maybe. It would make sense.
Did not the Lady Iceheart implore thee to seek the Keeper of the Lake? And did she not imply that in so doing thou wouldst come to see with eyes unclouded?
You would know Laura Post as Yelan. Oh, maybe that's why her voice sounds familiar. I mean, it does sound like two other people, but okay. I didn't look at her work. I just looked at her name and went, yeah, I don't recognize that name. Thank you.
Midgard Zoma was a king amongst kings who reigned for centuries on end. But he is dead and his wisdom lost to the ages. Unless the Ishgardians' fears are well founded, it would seem we have yet another reason to stand watch over the Keeper of the Lake. For a mercy, we are well positioned to do so. Iceheart, Shiva, Ascians, and Midgard Zoma. I shudder to think how they're all connected.
All I can say, Minfilia, is that by God, I hope they are connected. Because if they're not, what a strange, disjointed, many hours we've been traveling on. They better connect at the end, or I'm going to be upset. The reason Royale. I mean to scour the annals for knowledge of Midgard some more. Given his great age, I dare say he appears in more than a few. Do you hear that? The commotion outside. Would you see if orders are amiss? I'm not your serving maid, ma'am. I'm not a serving wench that you can just, dictate an order around as you so choose. What is it? Seren, 'tis well that you are on hand. We have a problem. Royale has escaped. I am highly unsurprised. It happened shortly after the Immortal Flames took her into custody. She had been placed in a dungeon cell ahead of her coming trial, but apparently the accommodation was not to her liking. The turnkey was found slain along with 2 guards. 'Tis plain she received inside help. I'm surprised you didn't have more people on her than just 2 in the general vicinity. 3 in the general vicinity. Citizens report seeing Royale quitting the city via the Gate of Nald with a bloodied spear in her hand. She makes for Castrum Meridianum. I am certain of it. With her fate in Eorzea's hand, as good as sealed, what recourse has she but to flee to Imperial masters? I don't know, buddy, but this is so not censored and it's bothering me. That's closer. Even as we speak, Captain Ilbert and the First are hot upon Royale's heels. Pray make haste to Camp Blue Frog and join the hunt. Hey, it's Camp Blue Frog. Time to switch plot lines again. Yeah. More whiplash. Yeah. Love it for me. Okay. I've been to Blue Frog. Which one's Blue Frog? That's the one with... Nope, that's not the one I was thinking of. No. I actually don't know where I am. Where am I? Yeah, I don't recognize it. Oh, didn't I come here on my way up to like main questy stuff? I don't know. My thanks for coming, Scion. I've spoken with the soldiers here. I said that Royale walked through the camp not a bell ago. Aye, she walked through it. You did not mishear. We have Reborn's decision to keep the matter secret to thank for that. Admiral, he said. As a result, not a single flame in the garrison made any attempt to detain her. And so, here we are. Royale must not be allowed to reach Castra Meridianum. Okay. Processing plant. Isn't that back up north? No, it's just outside. No, wait. It is back up north. Come, Joker. Wait, why are the two... Oh, it's a different quest. Okay. Sorry, there's a gate here. My apologies, did not see it. Oh, bird. You hussy. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, okay, sorry guys. Gotta go. Disband party. Sorry. That was loud and unnecessary. This wretch was with Royale. He threw himself at us that his mistress might escape. Oh, so it's a good thing he's dead, I guess. Is he the traitor, the one who let her out? She didn't blink when we cut him down. Not even when he started screaming. No loyalty even to her own. The God's damned harpy. Spit. With me, Scion, we almost have her. Let's go! I run funny. Ooh, she's got quite a grip on her. And she's dressed far more flatteringly. Still with the glasses, though. Defeat her and her imperial allies. Okay, well, who do I attack first? Should I do this as like a group or single attacks? Oh, that's her. God, this is loud. You know what? I'll help with everybody else. Then we'll get back to her. I don't know where y'all are going. Oh, there are a lot more people here. Oh, let's go there. So much noise to my right. Hi there. Did she just not die, or are you not doing enough damage to her? She just didn't die. Okay, next. Are these allies? No. Oh, it's just 7th cohort. Totally can read. I swear. all gonna be like this. That's it. What is this? Why is this sucking? I'm about to die? Literally about to die. Why? Why are we like practically dying? I mean, she wouldn't die. Now everyone's aggroed on me. I can't survive this. Am I meant to die? I've killed this woman twice now. She just doesn't die. Who? Motherfucker. Die over here. Oh my god, they just keep fucking healing! Am I supposed to win this battle or am I supposed to die? Because I'm feeling like dying's on the table. Oh my fucking god. What is going on over here? Oh my god. Jesus. We good? Holy hell. Oh my fucking god, they just keep fucking going! What the hell? This woman literally does not die. Oh, fuck off. I need to play a class that does not... Oh, for God's sake. I'm not her. Why have I failed? Because old mate's dead? I don't know what you want of me. Can someone please explain what I'm supposed to do here? I killed her multiple times and she doesn't die. So I tried focusing everything else and there are so many fucking enemies there. I don't excel at AoE. So how am I supposed to... I can't be interrupted while I'm casting spells because I'm just gonna die. Like, what am I supposed to do? Am I actually supposed to kill every single creature that, joins the party? Because we must have gone through over 20 people right there. That can't be right. I thought if I just killed her, because she didn't, the enemies didn't work, I was like, well, what if I just kill her and that just ends the battle? It didn't. So it means I have to kill every single person. Yeah, easy, great, let's go. It's so stupid. They weren't grouped up originally to cast AoE spells. Where is this fucking healer? I don't know which one you are, but there'll be none of that this time. Of course they die in 2 seconds now. Where is this person? Where are you? Who's the healer here? I don't know, but I'm not impressed by it. You're dead. You're still here. Well, easy sure be easy. Elbard said to kill the rest. Yeah, definitely wasn't paying attention to what he's trying to say. I'm trying to stay alive here. Take the damage, you're easy now. Do it. that it? Nope, of course not. Reinforcements. Why wouldn't there be reinforcements? A lot tougher. Can we just not? Got it. Okay, thank God for easy mode. The game goes from like being super cruisy to just brutalizing you with one combat. Bind her and do it tight. Yes, sir. I love how they bind her now, but they didn't bind her the first time around when I said to. Good work, men. She and her imperial cronies pushed us close, but we were better. The second time around on easy. Behold, a respected officer of the Immortal Flames. People looked up to you as one of the Order's founding members, one of its pillars. It saddens me to see you fallen so low. What would you know of low? You, a spoiled little lordly, who has never known any want. People such as you take wealth and birth for granted. You think it your God's given right to rule over others. You know naught of our plight, the injustice that we lowborn Ishgardians must endure. To the noble lords and ladies, we are not people, but resources to be consumed. I did what I had to do to survive. Stealing, killing, even whoring myself. It is no fault of mine if fools imagine to be a paragon when I joined the Flames. I mean, at the end of the day, you were given a job that took you away from all of this, and a chance to better yourself, and instead you chose not to better yourself. You even rose all the way up to second in charge, and you still chose to be a dick. Like, lady, you're the only one who's made your choices here. To hear you tell of it, one would think you the only person ever to have suffered. In case you've forgotten, Reborn himself was born into poverty, as was I. We lived hand to mouth, with little more than the shirts on our backs. Hunger was our constant companion. Yet never did we bemoan our lot in life, nor did we begrudge others their fortunes. We accepted the hand that we had been dealt, and played it to the best of our ability. Life was a battle, aye, but no matter what fate threw at us, we took it on the chin and came back for more. Everything we have, we fought for. How are we any different then? 'Tis true that we were both mercenaries of lowly birth, and 'tis true that we both had our fair share of struggles. But whereas I sold my sword, you, Marshal, you sold your comrades. If life has taught me one thing, it is that you never betray your own. I would sooner cut off my arm than raise a hand against a friend. But enough talk. You will return to Uldar to face justice, and the people whose trust you have dragged through the gutter. Bye, ma'am. Have fun in prison, again. Hopefully this time it sticks. Well, Lovel's no longer synced. She's not wrong about Alfie. Yeah, no, he definitely was born with a silver spoon in his mouth and has felt entitled about it his entire life. Not so much as a hint of remorse. 'Tis well that this sordid business is finally at an end. A friend's betrayal cuts deeper than steel. We must hope that we have chosen our own allies more wisely than Reborn chose his. Well, can't really guarantee that, can you?
I have heard. Truly bothersome business. No, I do not foresee a problem on that front. The main concern is Reborn. There is no telling what the brute might do.
Is he really having a private phone call in the middle of, council meeting chambers?
Have the Blades watch him in the flames day and night.
Is no one tailing this guy? Surely they're tailing this guy.
You may leave the Sultana to me. I shall personally attend her grace.
Oh dear.
Sever one of the East Aldenard trade routes. That ought to keep Lolorito occupied for a while.
Can someone just slit his throat and be done with it? Proof be damned. Find the proof after you've killed him.
Nanamo ulnamo. For my sake, pray be a good little sultana to the last.
Creepy motherfucker. And again, is nobody watching him? Is no one tailing him? Is no one keeping an eye on him? You know him to be corrupt and you're seeking evidence of his corruption and you just let him go about his day? It's just... Y'all are not very bright, can I just say. In fact, I'm just going to call y'all stupid. Let us cling together. The final quest of 2.4. Let's go. Captain Ilbard and I have a few questions for the Flame Marshal regarding the circumstances of her miraculous escape. When we have completed our interrogation, we shall take our findings directly to General Reborn, and that shall be the end of it. Your work here is done, my friend. My thanks. But I have one last task for you. Return to the Rising Stones and apprise Minfilia of all that has happened. You have a communication device, motherfucker! Tell her yourself. I am not your messenger girl. Honestly, do it yourself. I am aware that the antecedent held Royale in high regard. For better or worse, she will want to know how this tale ends. I am done with being messenger girl. I swear to God, if we have to be messenger girl in the expansions, I'm gonna hurt somebody. Wait, aren't I supposed to be doing a dungeon to get pony number 6? Which dungeon was that? I thought it was part of 2.4. Or was it part of 2.5? You will hurt somebody because people tell you to do it. Right, Minfilia. Maybe messenger girl yet again. Messenger trope gets old, but it's all MMO, unfortunately.
Welcome back, my friend. I have already received word from Alfino.
So why the fuck am I here?
To think that Flame Marshal Huayu was the Garlean agent. I know not what to say.
I'm not here to comfort you.
Together with Reborn, Aline lent us much needed aid at the time of our order's founding. She was particularly passionate about the need to tackle the primal threat.
That's nice. But I have to tell you, Minfilia, this game thus far has done nothing to make me care about you. You're like one of my least favorite characters. I hope I get to like you more as the game progresses, or you die. They're your two options.
When we discussed the subject, her eyes fairly shone with determination. Whatever else she may have been, I choose to believe that it was her true self with whom I spoke then. But now is not the time to dwell on such matters. I have an important announcement to make regarding our effort to defeat the Ascians. We shall begin as soon as everyone is assembled.
The whiplash continues.
My thanks for coming, friends. Moonbreeder, the floor is yours.
By now, I'm sure you're all familiar with white Eorzea, the miraculous material that'll allow us to capture Ascian souls. Back at Snowcloak, we verified its ability to absorb vast amounts of ether. Alas, it leaves something to be desired in the area of stability.
A joy.
The stone can only store ether for a short while before expelling its contents.
In addition to Eorzea's inherent limitations, we must needs be wary of our enemy's strength. Our foe draweth upon an infinite wellspring of power. Even should we succeed in entrapping him, the stone will not long contain his wrath.
Meaning that, if we want to kill the swine, we'll have to be quick about it.
'Tis our belief that an Ascian soul may be permanently undone, if smitten by a sufficiently concentrated burst of pure ether.
Oh, that's where you're going with this. Okay.
The only trouble is, we can't say for sure how concentrated the burst needs to be. Without knowing how much ether an Ascian soul is composed of, we're basically guessing.
So, are you wanting us to capture an Ascian so you may test it on your captive? How else do you want us to do this?
Our sole clue lieth in thy struggle with La Hebrea.
Uh-huh.
During that encounter, Hydaelyn bid you forge what she called a Blade of Light, a weapon which took the form of a luminous stream of energy. Based on your description, we believe the blade with which you vanquished your foe was composed of ether.
Okay.
Admittedly, your victory proved ephemeral, as La Hebrea was able to use a crystal of darkness to flee into the space that lies between our world and the void. The fact remains, however, that Hydaelyn placed the means to destroy the Ascians in your hands. Be that as it may, it would be unwise to assume that she will do the same when we next encounter such a foe.
Quite so, my lady. We must needs find the means to forge our own blade of ether, one to equal that which Hydaelyn did benevolently bestow upon her champion.
That is all well and good, but it seems to me that producing such a blade will require a prodigious quantity of ether. Whence will it come, pray tell?
Oh, what if we had 2 pieces of white orosite? One to trap the Ascian, and the other to store the ether for the blade.
Oh, nice try. But it's as I said, the stone won't hold ether for any length of time. We'd still need to collect the stuff there and then, sorry to say.
And therein lies the rub. Finding a way to create the blade whenever and wherever we choose.
It would seem more research is in order.
So we're creating a blade as the
I'm
last
going
part
to
of the
linger a
storyline.
while, perform a few more tests on the orosite. And I could do with some help. Eorzea, why don't you lend me a hand?
And he's like, yeah, no, ma'am, I'm good.
Mine apologies, but I am required at the Waking Sands. Lady Minfilia hath given me sole charge of the premises. 'Twould be unseemly to leave them unattended.
Sole charge, you say? So you're basically alone there, then? Well, that settles it. I'll just have to come to you.
Poor Rangier. Have fun with that.
While you were afield, word arrived from the Sharlayan motherland. You will recall that a survey party was dispatched to investigate the incident at the Isle of Val.
I recall, yes.
What they discovered was troubling, to say the least. According to the report, the Isle has been erased from existence. 'Twas as if a hole had been torn in the very fabric of reality.
But does that not mean that it exists somewhere? You just don't know where?
Aye. Yet the mystery endeth not with the Isle's disappearance. It hath come to light that a number of scholars in various other locales were reported missing at a similar juncture.
What's more, they all had something in common with the head of the students of Baldessian. Every last one of them was researching a phenomenon called dimensional compression, or the rejoining as the ancient texts call it. I'll be damned if that's a coincidence.
All indications suggest Ascian involvement. But I sense that a force greater still is at work. The entity the Dark Beings call the One True God. We must pray that my dear friend Kryl regains consciousness soon. If she bore witness to the Isle of Val's final moments, she may be able to shed some light on this mystery.
Yay! 2.3 is done! Huzzah! Although we're now in a cutscene, so... Nope, 2.4. 2.4 is done. I can count.
Following the calamity, the forces of the 14th Imperial Legion entrenched themselves in strategic locations across Eorzea. So swiftly did they accomplish this, it was suspected that they had received help. To think that it came from Huayu.
Huayu?
Right hand.
Yep, definitely not where I went.
There is more. We have reason to believe that Huayu didn't deal exclusively with the 14th. She also answered to a higher authority in Garlemald. But this higher authority could not have been the Emperor. By consenting to the media project, Solus Zos Galvus showed himself to be more concerned about preventing the spread of primal influence than claiming Eorzea for the Empire. he would happily have seen the lot reduced to ash. We believe a number of high-ranking figures within the royal household were against the decision, but that they knew better than to oppose the Emperor openly. Of course, this didn't prevent them from making clandestine provisions, in which Huayu played a part.
Alas, these provisions did not prevent Dalamud from falling, and the ensuing chaos changed the face of the realm forever. Yet Eorzea survived. To all intents and purposes, the Meteor Project had failed, and the Empire was left to rue its lack of a decisive means to eliminate the primals. Until, that is, it stumbled upon the Ultima weapon.
Even before the accursed thing was dug up, it seemed to me the 14th had the might to overwhelm our weakened armies. Yet they chose to hide behind their walls. Why?
The Black Wolf was wary of making the denizens of Eorzea desperate, lest more primals emerge to bleed the land. The discovery of the Ultima weapon, however, emboldened him to resume his war of conquest in earnest.
But there was one in Garlemald who believed that Van Belsar's actions were premature. One who stood higher in the Imperial Army's chain of command. He ordered the Legatus to halt his advance, only to find that the Black Wolf had slipped its leash, and that the 14th now acted alone. In a bid to bring Van Belsar to heel, he used the agent he had planted in Ul'dah prior to the Calamity to undermine the Legion's efforts.
A man who outranks Van Belsar, yet opposed the late Emperor's decision to annihilate Eorzea. This could only be the former High Legatus of the Garlean army, now known as Emperor Vorissos Galvus. So he was Huayu's true master.
But one of several in actual fact. We've learned that even as Huayu served the Empire's interests, she sold Imperial secrets to a certain faction in Eorzea. In so doing, she helped to maintain the status quo, thus prolonging the conflict. Considering who stands to profit from war, it isn't hard to imagine who her other masters were.
Seven hells! You mean to say that she was a double agent?
Triple, if you consider her services to Van Belsar and the new Emperor as separate.
As neatly as these pieces seem to fit, one aspect of the puzzle remains unclear to me. By whose will was the Marshal feeding intelligence to the heretics? And try as I might, I fail to see how aiding their cause would profit either her Imperial or monetarist masters. Could it be that another hand is at work here? If so, Huayu must be made to reveal whose it is.
Not only have I lost a trusted friend, now I must interrogate her as a stranger.
Not a pleasant task, I grant you, but a necessary one. Unless we weed out the ivy, root, stalk, and stem, it will simply grow back.
I know that full well. Those closest to Huayu have already been detained, and I will question them alongside her.
General, pray keep in mind that there may be unwitting abettors among them.
All will be treated fairly. On that you have my word. Those who are innocent have no cause to fear.
You have ever been a friend of truth, General. I hope the unpleasant task of weeding out falsehood will not detain you too long. Though it be for the sake of Eorzea, doubting one's comrades is poison to the soul. And with that, I take my leave.
That's great, because I was totally falling asleep during that. I'm sure it was all super important information, but good God, did it make me tired. Whew.
All these years, I've been made to dance to their tune.
Don't take it to heart, sir.
How could you, Huayu? How could you side with them? Those cankers who take from this land and give naught in return, who use their power to disempower and grow fat while the people starve. I know you can hear me, monetarist scum. Your crimes will not go unpunished. Today I will purge this land of your sickness before the eyes of the 12. I swear it. Ah!
Well, at least he admits that his words can be heard by the enemy. But is anyone going to go save the princess, the sultana? Because she's about to die.
I shall have no further need of you this day.
Or get forced into marriage. Or thrown in jail.
Your Grace. I fear that not even mine own chambers shall remain private for long.
Correct. And it may be sooner than you think.
Has the situation grown so grim?
Oh, Carnison is here. Please protect her.
Ever since he proposed the Cardinal Reclamation Bill, Teleji Adeleji has risen to greater prominence upon the backs of impoverished refugees. The monetarists were ever united in their pursuit of profit, but the man's actions have torn a rift in their ranks. They snap at each other as rabid dogs. Yet now is not the time to be bickering among ourselves.
If this
Overall
bickering is a threat to law and order, might you not have grounds to dissolve the syndicate?
Would that the solution were so simple, Admiral. Alas, my moving to dissolve the syndicate is certain to spark outrage among the influential merchant class, whom the Cabal represents. This would serve to exacerbate the current unrest, and peace would slip still further away. Be they rich or poor, natives or refugees, all who reside in Ul'dah have a right to pursue happiness. It is the duty of a ruler to protect this right. If I am to perform my duty, I must needs tread warily. It would not do to make enemies heedlessly. Were Lord Lolorito here, he would doubtless say that I have my head in the clouds.
A ruler is required to take a wide view. Try as we might to cater to all needs, some will inevitably be overlooked. As such, there shall ever be citizens who feel aggrieved. It cannot be helped. But as you have informed us, the monetarists take no view but their own. They hunger for power while the masses starve. In the absence of a common cause, it seems beyond any one individual to make Ul'dah whole.
And the presence of a Garlean agent within the Immortal Flames only makes matters worse. Even accounting for Ul'dah's historic reliance upon mercenaries, such a grievous breach of security is unprecedented. I fear this business will provide the monetarists with a rod to beat Rauban.
Eorzea can ill afford for the Immortal Flames to be dampened now. Ere long, the Garleans will turn their ravenous gaze toward our lands once more. If we are to resist their might, our nations must stand together. Yet for this to happen, our nations must be whole. Cannot be done to improve the situation in Ul'dah.
The true wealth of Ul'dah lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her citizens. Alas,
Tell that to the
the
monetarists.
citizens shall never know these things, so long as their lives are ruled by the ambitions of the few. The monetarists claim to represent the best interests of the people, but in sooth they desire only to manipulate them for their own selfish ends. For the government to serve the people, it must be formed of the people.
Correct.
For Ul'dah to move forward, it is not only the syndicate that must be dissolved.
But also the council?
Nay, you jest.
Oh, does she mean her in position?
My friends, it was for no other reason than to make known to you mine intent that I requested your presence here. When I make my declaration to the people, chaos shall inevitably ensue. As the last monarch in the line of Ul, I make unto you this request. Help Reborn to preserve order and protect the people. Forsake them, and you forsake yourselves. For a strong Eorzea will ever have need of a strong Ul'dah.
Okay.
Your Grace,
So we're getting rid of her throne.
Are you certain of this?
Okay, I mean, sure, love. Once you lose it, you can't get it back. You can't suddenly become a monarchy ever again, or a sultanate.
There is no other way. When the time is right, the nation shall become a true republic. Both royalists and monetarists shall cease to be. Uldar will no longer belong to kings or queens or merchant princes, but to her people.
Well, if you're certain you want to shake up your life like that, be my guest. Still falling asleep, by the way.
Reborn, forgive me for casting aside all that you have toiled for in my name. Beyond this gesture, I am powerless to help my subjects.
I'm sorry, Reborn's a bit too busy right now, roaring in the council chambers. Damn, you gonna eat all that? Holy shit, it's a lot of food, man. Okay, 2.4 over. Now, 2.5, sorry, it's going to go really slow and awkward for you because I'm looking at my internet browser. So 2.5 has this 2 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 quests in the first one. Oh, a shit ton in the second half. Oh, okay, never mind. Let's at least see if we can get through part 1. By the way, where is my damn mount, guys? Where is this mount at? Final Fantasy 14 horse mounts ARR. This. How do I get the other one? Which is the one I'm missing? So we've got, if players face Shiva, extreme. Okay, how do I get that extreme? You must first complete the main story up to patch 2.4 and defeat Rama, then talk to Uran in the Waking Sands. Okay, back to the Waking Sands, guys. Yep, Minfield, I'll come back. Bye. Let's go. Yes, the 6th mount. The 6th pony to trade in for the Kieran. Well, not really trade in. Get the Kieran on top of that. Says I could do Shiva on extreme. Yeah. So let's go and look it. Don't know who I'm talking to, but that's okay. I'm sure we'll find an icon. Someone down here? Yeah, we can do that real quick. Yay! Isn't it just Eorzea who gives it to me? Why was I trying to say it so that someone else gives it to me? Hi! Yes, please. No, I'm not going to read it. I'm just going to do it if that's okay with you, Eorzea. Thanks! Speak with him. Of course we have to speak with him. Why wouldn't we have to go all the way back to freaking Kurthus? Let's go smash it out. Queue up when you're ready. Will do. Let me just go get this quest done first. Holy missions and new armor. I missed 2 lives this happens. Morning. Or afternoon in my case. Yeah, look, we had a bit of a stop for fashion. It was a necessary step in the day's activities. Totally didn't take like an hour to get that shit sorted. Now listen, I break my ankles and then Choco breaks his ankles. Listen to it. There's mine. And then there's Choco's. And again, we don't need to read any of this. Although, how is she getting summoned again? Who is summoning her? Fashionists' priorities, yeah. I'm not quite sure how Shiva's been summoned again, though. Doesn't really make sense. Danger, falling chocobos. Yeah, look, that's an absolute hazard. You could squish somebody, Choco. Have some precision. Whereabouts are you? Over yonder way. Okay, down we go. Come, Choco. We must stretch out those ankles we just broke. You'd think he would, you know, fly down. I know, right? It's not like he doesn't have wings that he uses on a regular basis. You silly sod. Where are we going? This way. I'm pretty sure we can get over there, but sometimes it's better to be safe than sorry. No, I'm not doing a fate. Even though I need to recoup all that, Oh, look at you two. What are y'all doing? Playing with your mounts. Is this the mount I get from here? It must be the mount I get from here. It is an automatum. That's nice. That's great. Fantastic. Let's book it. Nope. Yes. Yes? Yes. Let's go! Yeah. Same. I'm sure it's no different. She just inhabits Shiva inhabits her. And what are you? What? Yeah. What class have you suddenly become? Were you always this class and just didn't pay attention? You're like break dancing all over the place. Yeah, I'm just gonna stand here and look pretty as per usual. Can you kill her before you get diamond dusted? Oh, you sure can. No, you can't. Okay, she diamond dusts us. It's fine. Whatever. Oh wait, this is an extreme. How much damage is it going to do an extreme? It can't kill you because you can't avoid it. It's still nothing. Do you see how I barely did anything? Gosh. Okay, is it the whistle? Is it the whistle? No, it isn't. We've got to do it again, guys. Sorry. We've got to do it again. What did I actually get from that? I got the ice weapon. Okay, and diamond dust. An ice crystal that harbors the power of the Lady of Frost. What do you do with that? It's unsellable. Again! I'm going again! I'm going again! Your streak luck was broken. Shh! We don't say these words. These are just teething problems. We've got it. Look at how little damage I do. That's so sad. There's no point attacking them because by the time I get a hit in, they're one shot. That was my big attack. Barely touched her. Are you dancing in the middle of this? Oh. Okay, what do we got this time? Nope, gotta go again. The streak has been broken. I already have that. I'm not dancing, it's the monk's dance. You're joking. It totally looks like you're dancing. Ah. Okay, get out of that. Maybe I won't take the damage. Lol. My damage comes from. I'm just gonna casually heal myself, don't mind me. I just remembered that I could. I completely forgot I could heal myself. Third time's a charm, right, guys? Nope, apparently still not. We're just gonna screed on everything, and if we can't grab it, then we just move on. It looks like the luck has broken. The luck has broken. Traded with a weapon for a shiny version. Where at? At like Rowena's joint? Or the stalls in Moldona? Where do I do that? I've never done that one before. That's nice. I like that. I should do it. Ow. Just never can heal. Come on, me. I realized let you go 5 out of 5 last time on ponies. Yeah. Okay, the stalls? Okay. Okay, you guys have got this. I'm just gonna go this way. Oh my gosh. Diamond tier? What do I use that for? Yep. This game has said you got way too lucky last week. This time, we're gonna make you do this many times over. Oh well, this is getting me XP, isn't it? To an extent, maybe? Actually, you know what? I don't even know if it is. Where is it? It's level between the 2 zeros. Okay. The longest part is the animation between phases. Yeah, I do agree with that. Use my F7. Hell yeah, my F7 did it! Would you believe it? I don't believe it. Oh, for God's sake. This is almost comical at this point. It really does feel like it's making up for last week. I'm also just concerned that like it's gonna drop and I've just like missed it, you know? I mistaken what I saw. You know? But I was pulling out the big stops this time around. Yay! There it is! Found it! We got it, guys! We got it! Whoop whoop! Yay! Partay. Boop boop boop. That's not how we type. That's how we type! Yay! I have horsey. I mount horsey. Nope, nope, nope. You, Borea. Okay, there's no slots over there. Just do this. Yay! Borea's squad! Boreas. However we're pronouncing it. Woo! Okay, so where do I get this quest for Kedian? So complete sidebar. Where do I go for Kedian? Does anyone know where I get my magic pony from? Yeah. Just gonna hover here in the air. Yeah, look at us. Oh, this is glorious. This is beautiful. I love it. This is a magical experience. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Wait, am I the only one who sits side saddle? I thought we all would. I'm the only one who sits side saddle. Mordona, you believe? Mordona it is. Let's go to Mordona. Quest from Wandering Minstrel. Okay, let's go find ourselves a Wandering Minstrel. Okay. What's that? Wandering Minstrel. Wandering Minstrel. What is going on here? Oh shit, hi. Are you riding a shark there, sir? Anyway, minstrel. They're the only quest I'm seeing. Am I missing? I'm missing a quest. Primal focus. Check the bar. Oh, the bar, of course. You are very correct. I didn't even think about the bar. Actually, while we're here. Token exchange. You said the one on the right? Does that be you? Maybe? Question mark? Nope. You? Choco, you're in the way. Ah. No. What am I going to? Promote Masterworks Iron Token Exchange. I don't know what I'm doing here. Right animation is per race. Oh, it's in the bar. Okay, yes, it is in the bar. One of these three. Which one is it though? It's not the token exchange. Uncanny knickknacks? No, that ain't it. Oh, you think it is uncanny knickknacks? Like, I don't have... Or do I just not have enough of... Oh, I don't have enough of what's required. That's the problem, I think. No? None of this is Shiva's stuff or primal gear. Primal gear. No. Oh, yes, no, yes. Shiva's Diamond Breaker, which is a Dark Knight arm at 115. Or, so that's what we can get. Or we can get Diamond Daggers, which is for a Rogue or a Ninja. I'm never playing those classes. We can get ourselves a Grimoire for an Arcanist and a Summoner. I don't know. I kind of feel like the dream sailed on those two classes from my first playthrough. Or we can get a Cane, which is for a something and a White Mage. What is Ascian? A Conjurer? Is that even a class? That's not a class, is it? And White Mage. Probably the Dark Knight, to be honest. You never know when I might be a Dark Knight in the future. You never know. Yeah. Let's grab that. That's fine. Oh, do I not even have enough? Never mind. Wait, what? I'm so confused. Where am I getting the diamond dust from? Oh, you can do it that way? What? I didn't even know you could do it that way. What's this? So am I changing a level 110 for a level 115? No idea. Gonna pretend like that made sense. But a good point. I do have to open these. I don't even know what to do with these things. What is all of this? I don't even know. Ice weapon coffer, level 110, level 50. Don't really need any of that at this moment in time, I don't think. Because my current eye level is higher than that. I've got 130 and it's only going to give me 110. So I'll save that for a future class, I guess, that needs it. It was an upgrade path back in the day. I see. Okay, let's go to... I never remember which entrance we're going through. This one over here, right? Okay, next step of the bar. Oh, I was looking for a different quest marker. Would never have found him. Never in a million years. The wandering minstrel of Revenant's Toll would like you to wet his whistle. Okay, I'll buy you a drink. Good lord. Wish you'd phrase it a different way. It is you! How well my words captured your steely eye, your straining thew. Huh? Your indomitable brow. Are you not the hero of whose valorous deeds the very air resounds? The bane of primals, summoned to plague these lands in ever more ferocious forms. I wouldn't have put it quite that way myself. I knew it, but tell me, in your forays among the beast tribes, did you ever come across a nightmare? No, I didn't, because I couldn't be bothered to do the dungeon again. Steeds of darkness, gifted to the beast tribes by the servants of evil as mounts for their unholy armies. Also the rumours have it, for neither sable hide nor inky hair have I seen firsthand. I'm not producing one for you. I was told it was not required for the Gideon. You have not only seen these fell beasts, but tamed them. Well, not the nightmare. The nightmare's the seventh one I don't have. Even the fabled magic steeds consecrated by the primals themselves. I can scarce believe it possible. Yet if any woman is capable of the feat, it is you. I thought the animals were merely the stuff of legend. Creatures of manifest darkness sacrificed to the beast tribe's unholy gods, emerging from the void recast in their elemental image. To think that not only do these eldritch beings exist, but I know the very woman to whom they answer. Yes, I see it now. You were the one, Seren. The one of whom the oracle spoke all those years ago. Okay, I wish for you to have this whistle. I thought he'd actually get me to do something, apparently not. I collected it during my wanderings in the east, a gift from an ancient hermit who lived a life of seclusion atop a holy mountain. At the time, I thought it a poor reward for climbing to the top of that god's forsaken peak. But as I turned to go, the hermit spake unto me thus: The gift I give you is no mundane instrument. Only a matchless hero may sound its clarion call, and summon the ageless one, a legend to call a legend forth. Colt that I was. I thought him senile, a broken man with a broken whistle. And yet, there was something in the passion of his voice, the glint in his eyes, that told me he was speaking true. Though my lips have never mustered a single peep from the thing, I have kept it at my side ever since. But now I gladly part with it, for who could the hermit have been speaking of but you, Seren? A matchless hero who has defended the realm time and time again from the primal menace. A living legend who can call forth legendary beasts at will. Surely he must have foreseen our fateful meeting. For he is so verbose. Sir, I'm done with you. Bye. He talks too much. Okay. I have gained... What have I gained? Take the Ratherfrost and blow the magic jeezy at the designated location. Okay, where's that? Oh, God. Oh, God. Bro. You and I are about to have an issue. Come, Choco, we must away. A very, very, very long away. Is that the Gideon? Looking very fiery indeed. The Kieran isn't typically fire. Do you think I can go just straight? Be quicker. I just don't know where my height ceiling is. Very pretty up here. Oh, we're supposed to be up here? Yes, we are. Ratherfrost. You want me to do it here? No? Around? Here? Here. Destination. Oh, I thought we were actually going to use the instrument. That's the Nine Tails, the Stormblood one. Got my stables. The horses call forth thee. That's the Kyrian mount? Beautiful. Not even in my wildest flights of fancy did I ever dream of witnessing such a sight. Not quite what I was expecting, but okay. Well, here you go. Here's a sight for your sore eyes. If I'm not mistaken, that is the immortal Kyrian of Eastern legend. Thank you, Seren, for allowing me this chance to see one with my own eyes. I shall treasure this memory for always. That the Kyrian has responded to your summons can mean only one thing. It assents to your command. It is as I always knew it would be, from the very moment we met. You are the one the hermit spoke of, the legend fit to call legend forth. Thanks, sir. Beneath a crystal bower, a silent whistle sounds, that o'er a crystal tower around the world resounds. So from its clouded kingdom a golden steed descends, to bend its knee to a hero brave, and for its strength to lend. I'm positively overflowing with newfound inspiration. I thought you would be, and it is all thanks to you, Seren. I shall call this song The Ballad of the Myth Rider. It shall be my finest creation yet. I have one request, Seren. As you ride out into the wide world atop your legendary steed, do not forget to return to me once in a while and recount your adventures. People the realm over may shout your praises, but who among them can set them to verse as well as I? Minstrel talks too much? Yeah, this dude never shuts up. I mean, I know it's his job to speak, but like, can he not speak to me so verbosely? Why does it sound like a horse though? It's more dragon than horse. If we must put something to it. Let me get it. At least he isn't drunk like Venti. That is a plus. Mount. Kyrian! Wow. I like the side saddle though. The side saddle is so cute. I love it. His eyes look a little vacant though. Just a wee bit. I like his horns. His horns are pretty. Yay! And we have this cool magical mist around us. Oh, isn't it pretty? Nice. Whee! Yeah, it's a very What is this? It's a very dragon-looking horse. It sure is. Oh my gosh. Whoa, we're so sparkly. Oh my gosh. Choco could never. It is so blinding. I can't see where the hell I'm going. Oh my god. That's so magical. Anyway, we're going back to actually what we were here to do. The actual quest line. Wait, hold up. Is there a quest here? Oh, that's for him. Okay, sorry. Discombobulated. Here's one down the bottom. Oh my god. Holy shit. It's so bright and in my eyeballs. Nope, wrong one. Why did it take me here then? Because it's the closest. Sorry, yes, no, that does make sense. I recommend turning mount music on for that one. Oh, okay. It's 1 AM here. I gotta work tomorrow. Oh, okay. Alrighty. Mount music. Where's mount music? System configuration? Audio? Excuse me. Just click on it, please. Enable music when mounted. Apply. It's the theme song? Gotta go zoom out for that shit. Oh my gosh, it's like a choral version of the theme song. It's so tinkly as well. I mean, work is in, it's Friday, but I still got to get to work and look so presentable. Yeah, true that. Oh, wow, that was cute. I would never have known that. I like the theme music. The theme music's pretty. Ankles! Gets me every time. Anyway, hi, sir. Praise Haloni for your safe return. All here prayed for your success, Seren. Tell us, have our prayers being answered? Even stronger than before, you say? Then we are truly fortunate for your intervention. Yet it would be wrong to glory in this victory, for it is yours, not ours. Indeed, your very presence here is a testament to the inadequacy of our own preparations. Plainly, it is time that we reappraised the threat opposed by the heretics, I can read, and our readiness to address it. I can no longer say with certainty that we are equal to the task, but that is none of your concern. Forgive me. Your deeds shall not be forgotten, my friend. You, Urianger, and your entire order have my utmost thanks. It is indeed a majestic mount. The wing effect is epic. It is. It blinds my eyeballs. Report to Urianger. Really? Really? What? Bro, you couldn't have spoken to me when you gave me the other quest. Still need to clean up this inventory. Okay, new question. How do I get a retainer? Do I have to pay real money for that? Because that ain't happening. Sir, have you had fun with Moonbreeder? Moonbrider? Moonbreeder. It is not the first time I've seen thee stride into the waking sands wearing such a look. Oh, you like my style? Thanks. Thou art as an open book, Seren, wherein the tale of thy victory is writ large. In her redoubled strength, I glimpsed the dark hand of the paragons. Her return and her very defeat serveth merely to continue the escalating cycle of conflict. For glad am I of thine all-surpassing martial skill, Seren, yet still more glad would I be were they not required. Yeah, that's great. I can't help you, sir. Okay, look for the retainer vocate in major cities in any of the market areas. Does that count with Mordona? Because I have to go back to Minfilia. Totes abandoned her. I don't think it does. I think it has to be one of the major cities. In which case I should just go back. Out of the original Heroes of Light, why is the one leading us the weakest and half the time rather an idiot? Lol. Okay, you said the market area. A retainer vocate. How much is it going to cost me? Also is my next question. You, retainer vocate, Parnell. Greetings, I take it you've come to see me about a retainer. I sure have. I need an inventory, a box. Hire a retainer. You may hire up to 2. Currently you have no retainers in your employ. While customizing your retainer, you'll be unable to communicate with players and engage in other activities. I have to customize them. What? Excellent. We have quite a few men and women on our list, so I invite you to describe the retainer you desire down to the most minute detail. What? No. I must have gotten retainer on my first playthrough. Oh my god. I don't know. What do I want in a retainer? Kjör, Elizan, Lalafel. Hold on. We have women in service to me, not men. Good lord, I completely forgot that cat people were a thing. I don't know. Oh, she looks lovely. No. This is all we do. We're just picking race, as far as I'm aware. I'm pretty sure we're just picking race. Pick your character's clan, Rava or... Ooh, now that's a good question. No, I liked Rava. Rava was cute. Oh shit, no I do? Nah man, I ain't got time for this. We're taking her as she is. Save slot. Okay, yes, my original playthrough. No? Oh, that must have been when I started. So that's my character. Oh, I don't need to save. Whatever. I don't need to save it. Yes. That's nice. Oh, we need to give her a personality. She's polite. Cool. Polite Viera female. What will it be, love? And when dismissed, his retainer will bid you farewell just so. Must we part so soon? She's adorable. Yes, I'll take her, thank you. It's customary to give them an appellation. Oh, I have to give her a name? I know this is her race, but I'm gonna call her Rava. Rava? Rava. Yes. Congratulations, Rava is now in your employ. You can summon your retainer using the nearby bell. If you have any further questions or requests, please don't hesitate to ask. Hi, Rava? I summon thee. Hi, what will it be, love? I would like to entrust or withdraw items. How many spaces do you have? Actually, open armory. Does anyone remember what weapon it was that was going into storage? Is there a quicker way to do this? That's my blue arm. Like, Plundered grimoire. Plundered staff. Oh wait, what level are you? No, get rid of you. I think that's it we were getting out of that. Were there any outfits we were getting rid of? I don't think so. I think we already put all we needed to into where it needs to go. We can sell everything, I'm fairly certain. Correct me if I'm wrong though. I think we can just keep going. I don't think I need to worry about any of this. I can just go sell all of it. I think. Oh, those were armbands? Oh, I didn't even notice. Ooh, level 120. I'll have a look in a sec. Okay, I think that's all I need from there. There could be countless things in here I need to give you. I just need to sort it. Take that for now. In fact, take all of these. In fact, I can probably get rid of all these lower level ones, but anyway, just take it. How much space do you have, ma'am? 175. Okay, we'll take that for now. And that. And that. And that. Why do I have antique mail on me? Just sitting there doing nothing? And clothes here. Unsellable. Okay. Just need to get rid of all of this. Okay, thank you. Bye. Indeed, we must part this soon. That's nice. Bye. Okay, that is partially taken care of. Now, I need to go sell. I need to go sell all of his stuff to the company, correct? That's how we did it, right? Right click to have retainer sell items like your Allegan currency. Okay, I'll go back in a sec. I just want to sell all these other items, because can't the coloured items be sold for credits? For company things? Shit, what are they called? Seals! That's the word. Seals. Oh shit, who do I sell to? Quartermaster, surely. No? Personnel officer. I don't remember how this works. Yes, this is what it is. Hide gear set items. Yes, that's on. We're all good. I think we're all good. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry. No. Mistakes are made. Go away. Nothing. No. What I meant to do is just 100% check that nothing needs to be upgraded. No. Okay, we're good. Speaking of, though, I need to update my gear set. Okay. Now. So. Like I said, since this is on hide gear set items, I'm free to sell absolutely everything in the screen, yes? Yes? We are gonna be here forever. Last time I did this, I cut this out so you guys didn't have to watch it. Actually, I'm gonna hit my seal cap before I finish delivering all of these things. I didn't think about that. What are we at? Never mind, my seal cap's miles away. You guys are just gonna sit here and be bored and hear the same music on repeat. Oh, that's horrible to listen to. It's so horrible! Make it stop! I don't want to listen to it anymore. I've still got so much to go. Why isn't it like a sell all button or like a checkbox as you go check, sell? Quality of life fucking sucks in this game, man. You can position your mouse, you can just click over and over. Can I? There. Oh, you are so right. You are a champion, Ed. Oh my gosh, you've clearly done this a lot of times. Oh, that is so much quicker. That's delightful. So my common gear, I have to go back to the stalls to sell, correct? Last one. Yes! 35,000 seals. Ha ha! Fate's what? Never heard of them. While we're here. Actually, hold up. So you're saying I need to take away one stat to give to another stat. If it's worth like 5 gil, I just trash it. Fine. I like wasting things though. You know? Okay, so do level 5. I need to lose some physical ability and gain tactical. I don't like this plan. Lose physical. Should I just go straight for this? No, I can't get 2 abilities. It's not going to happen. See, that's what I need the physical for. So maybe I should take away from my tactical to give to my physical so I can do the level 10 quest. Let's do that. So I'm just looking at the numbers of rewards. Oh, what's that? Squadron manual. Because I don't even know how to get the stats up high enough for that. So take tactical and give to physical. Take tactical and give to physical. Take tactical and give to physical. Right? I don't want to take from both, do I? Or do I? I think I had magical despair, didn't I? Pretty sure I had magical despair. Just look at the 15 mission. But I don't have the stats for that, so there's no point doing any of it. I may as well just generically train then if that's the case. I'm just going to generically train, which does nothing for anybody except level them. So, off you go. Call that a fail, but move on. Alright, so how much shit do I still have left on me? A lot. Discard. 37 gil? 37 gil is not worth it, but then again, neither is this. Can I just do that? Way quicker. Can you also sort, please? Thank you. Oh my god, what are with these hats? Can we? I don't care. Just get out of my life, please. Yes, that's fine. Out. Just out. Whatever. Definitely don't need that still. Oh, we're gonna be here all day. I already have a second one, so it's fine, don't panic. My instinct is to panic when it says that, but I know that I have a different set. It's fine. It's already equipped to my bard, that's why I can't see it. Careful redeleting your bard's gear. No, I've got 2 bard's gear. I thankfully have 2 bard's gear, so it should be fine. I can't be bothered, this is taking too long. But do you? Yeah, I do have 2 bard's gear because Boz helped me get 1 set and then the quest gave me another set. I definitely have 2 sets. Okay, well, in that case, we can just go back to what's it called? The Rising Stones? I can never remember the name. I don't even know if I'm going to play bard ever again anyway, to be honest. I've kind of done. When gear isn't equipped on a job, it's in your armory. I thought the whole point of putting it on a set is that it isn't in your armory. Well, that's true. We can just get upgraded gear anyway because my gear that I had equipped on my previous classes is going to be low level to what I could get. So yes, it doesn't even matter if I have deleted it. But like I said, I don't think I will go back to Bard anyway. Been there, done that, and moving on. I think I'd prefer to go through the other classes first before I go back and recycle classes I've already been through. And we're never doing Blue Mage. Blue Mage just be weird. Just very weird. Alright, quest me. Good intentions. Madness says bodes well. Dance of supremacy. You will always say dance of supremacy. I am most eager to address the Ascian threat. However, we dare not neglect our other pressing concerns, which would be, we both know full well that Saint Shiva would not be the last primal we face, and our relationship with Ishgard is still tenuous at best. It's probably going to remain that for the rest of our lives, ma'am. Hate to break it to you. To think that the resolution of the primal threat was once the sole priority of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Some days I wonder if it was wise for us to take on so many other responsibilities. Lest you forget, Antecedent, the Scions need not shoulder the burden alone. Were not the Crystal Braves established for this very reason? True, we are presented with a multitude of problems. However, we have all the resources we need to address them in turn. Seren in particular is ever a steadying hand, who I trust will continue to support the Braves. To what do we owe the pleasure? Have there been further developments regarding the situation in Ul'dah? As expected, the Immortal Flames have been struggling to cope with the revelation that one of their highest-ranking officers was a Garlean agent. Suffice it to say, Teleji Adeleji and his Monorist ilk have wasted no time in attempting to turn the situation to their advantage. I mean, why wouldn't they? Coupled with ongoing unrest, the Flames are finding themselves hard-pressed. Plainly, General Reborn needs our help, and I will direct the Crystal Braves to offer what support they can. If I am to stay abreast of the latest developments and issue effective orders, however, I cannot afford to waste time travelling back and forth. And so, for the foreseeable future, I think it would be for the best if I were to remain in Ul'dah, unless you have an objection. None whatsoever. We have matters here well in hand. Where am I gonna go? Moonbrider's research. Moonbrider. Pretty sure that's how the Y was pronounced. Research is proceeding as planned. So she tells me, though I am not familiar with the details. Urianger is poring over his tomes at the Waking Sands, and the others are contributing in their own ways. Alas, the key problem, how to form an ethereal blade at will, remains unsolved. Nevertheless, it is only a matter of time. Is it though? There's no guarantee you're gonna crack this one. Seren, while we focus on that task, mayhap you could assist Ulfanod and his braves with theirs. Pass. It would do much to restore faith in the Immortal Flames if the Warrior of Light was seen working on their behalf. Never forget that your esteemed status allows you to act in ways that those more tightly bound to organizations and nations cannot. As ever, I implore you to do so. Nod. Nod counter. We're up to how much now? 3 from the last hour alone? Not that your response was ever in doubt, but I humbly thank you once more for aiding our cause. It's not by choice. Now then, there are preparations I must attend to before my departure, such as receiving Riel's latest report. I don't know who that is. He's proven to be quite skilled at gathering information. Oh, wait, isn't that one of the Braves? Others wish kept secret. Hence why I placed him under my direct command and ordered him to investigate the Ul'dah riots. When you are finished here, join me outside. Depending on what he has to say, I may soon have a favour to ask. If there are any developments on our front, I shall inform you at once in the usual fashion. Where's Riel? Outside, presumably? Should have known that would be as useful as I thought. Riel! Hello. Ah, the pirate dude, of course. Pleasure as always, Seren. You'll be escorting the commander to Ul'dah, I take it? Actually, I had another task in mind for her. If you'd be so kind as to repeat your report for her benefit. Right then. Me and mine have been making inquiries into the source of the weapons that found their ways into refugee hands a ways back. So happens we caught wind of something promising. A rather large purchase of sharp and pointy things by a black marketeer holed up near High Bridge. I doubt that this man would have secured such a large quantity of weapons if he did not already have clients waiting. Clients that, for whatever reason, would prefer for this transaction to remain secret. Brings to mind that merchant what caught an arrow while talking to Seren, don't it? Generous fellow he was, doling out swords and spears to the downtrodden and disgruntled. Which isn't to say that these clients have the same mischief in mind, but if you want to be sure, might be prudent to intervene before they collect their goods, savvy? I mean, but sure. I follow your logic. Seizing the weapons before they fall into the wrong hands would be for the best. However, if we strike at the appointed hour, we might capture the black marketeer as well as his clients. What say you, Seren? Then it is settled. Rendezvous with Captain Ilberd at Highbridge and intervene when the exchange takes place. Now then, if you would excuse me, I must leave for Ul'dah. I expect good tidings. He totally just gave me Hermione vibes right then. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to bed. Highbridge isn't Ul'dah, right? Sorry, Thanalan. That's totally the matter. I meant to say not Ul'dah. Uldah's a city. Oh, did I nod? Ugh, of course I did. All I do is nod. Up we go. We're going up, up, up. It's our moment, Choco. You know it's gonna be golden. Wait, you are golden, my friend. Little bird. Ascian, my scouts have been keeping a close eye on the Black Marketeer, and it would seem that his guests have arrived. It would also seem that he has hired more than a few men to stand guard. Common thugs of no consequence, but they nevertheless pose a threat. Even so, I feel compelled to apologise. This is far beneath a woman of your standing, and Commander, still can't pronounce his name, needn't have dispatched you hither. But powerful men, should I just say Commander Alphanard? Commander Alfie? But powerful men ever have need of loyal, able-bodied friends. Having found one in you, 'tis only natural, hello, that he would come to rely upon you without hesitation. Bait and switch. Now then, we should make for the burning wall without delay and secure those weapons. The first unit will ensure that the clients do not escape. With me, Siren. Levier. Oh my god, it sounds almost like Levier. Why the fuck can I hear a dog? Wherever you are, go take your mud elsewhere. This building is dog-free, damn it. Anyway, Levier makes me sound like Leviosa. Where's your emphasis? Levier? 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 Everything has an emphasis. Although it's not an English word, so perhaps it doesn't. And the English has accents. Right? French names are fun. That's not the word I was thinking. How was I pronouncing old mate's name before? Rochefort. Yeah, real fun. Real fun brutalizing the poor things. Excuse me, coming through. Don't mind me. Why was... You can't see it, but normally, you know, when it says you're more than 6 levels above the level of the fate, use the level sync. It's not like bright, angry red. Is it because it was a boss one? It was super angry. Oh no, that's the dude I was talking about. Rochefort. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I spied the one man. Oh, do you mean Horchfont? I spied the one man, but there are sure to be others. I have a plan. While you approach the sentry and create a distraction, my men and I will slip past and catch the Black Marketeer unawares. Once you've disposed of the thugs, wait for us outside the tunnel entrance. Any questions? And let us be off. Good luck, my friend. I read, but I'm gonna be honest, bro. I retained none of that. Anywho, bathroom trip, guys. Remember to stay hydrated. I hate myself. Now I've got golden stuck on my head. It's all your fault, Choco. Anyway, am I going to break ankles? I sure am. Woo! Let's go. Hello, hired thug. Should probably heal before we get into combat, eh? Cool, great, let's go. Who goes there? Adventurer. Damned fool. You should have never come here. Bye. What the? I had a dual cast ready to go? I didn't realize it held for so long. I thought they only held for like a short amount of time. Come on, something new. Oh, just die. Good lord. Done? More? Oh. Bye. Next. I thought I was pressing 1. She was doing nothing. Whatever. He's dead. Objective fulfilled. Are we on? I wonder if seeing weird chat. That's why the fate text looked red. I was on my wrong chat, so it was showing me general information, and that's why it looked so weird. I understand now. I have no words. Pretty sure I saw them last time I was in the area. Red mage not wearing red. Ugh. You gotta be like that. I'm wearing blue, alright? There's this blue there, and there's blue over here, and there's blue on my necklace. It's not really a necklace, it's actually part of the halter neck, but same. I actually don't think I've ever worn red as a red mage. Except, yeah, because I refused to wear the gear they gave me. Oh no, did I wear the gear they gave me, or did I transmog it? It was ugly. It's okay, her socks are red. Are they? I don't think she's wearing socks. That's for blue mages. Oh no. I don't understand. What's this all about? Gra? What's Gra? Hi! I have no idea what that was about, but okay. Just go with it, okay. Okay, I'm going with it. Sounds great. Oh, hello. Well, that escalated quickly. As you can see, this is a fine mess. When I tried to restrain him, he drew a hidden blade and lashed out. But before I could disarm him, one of my subordinates panicked, and this is the result. How foolish of me to underestimate the bastard, and to bring an inexperienced recruit. Commander Alfie will be most disappointed. Damn it all, a golden opportunity. Wasted. As for the clients, though we know not how, they slipped past our perimeter. Incompetent much? At present, the first is currently tracking a party of dusk-white sellswords we suspect may be them. Would that we could have enlisted the aid of the immortal flames of the brass blades. Alas, we're here to aid them. They're in no position to aid us. Well, at the very least, we have secured the weapons, yet even that accomplishment is lacking, for the information we received indicated a massive shipment, and this is anything but. Complete. Who's Alfie? I only know Blue Alisade. It's his sister. It's his brother. That's her brother. Words. Look, what do we call him? Alphino? Alphino? It's Alfie. We've truncated it officially. Best laid schemes. I will join the first in the hunt for the dusk-white sellswords. If the gods are good, are they? We will catch them before they escape into the Black Shroud. In the meantime, I ask that you deliver these weapons to Uldar in my stead. And put them where? I suppose Joko's there, actually. I was going to say, put them where? Yeah, I know you're memeing on me. And trust them to the third Eorzea. We have a lot of dealings with Eorzea. He will take care of the rest. Okay, let's go, Choco. Oh, I've got to collect the crate. Where's the crate? Oh, literally behind me. Yoink. I still have a beef to pick with his sister, though, Alicey. She's been doing fuck all this entire time. We've been freaking saving the world, and she was chilling for a little tiny dungeon. But I can't be bothered to do because way too many steps involved. But seriously, Her brother has literally become like the leader of a group, of an establishment here to save all of Eorzea. And what has she been doing? Riveting gameplay, I'm sure. Where is he, by the way? I didn't actually pay attention to where he is. Oh, really? Why you gotta be over there? Totally could have just used the ether, but whatever, we're here now. Not quite a tiny dungeon. You're missing the point. Bye, pretty kitties. You must be exhausted. You're constantly dancing every time I pass. Ah, the Warrior of Light, ever-reliable friend to the Crystal Braves. You have my deepest thanks for your assistance in Kurthus. Now, what brings you to us this day? Here is some contraband weaponry, my friend. That was a very heavy trunk. A gift of weapons from a certain black marketeer, courtesy of Captain Ilberd, you say? Understood. Once we've catalogued the contents, I'll have them delivered to the Hall of Flames. Totally just remembered that he had a high-pitched voice last time I read his content. We're here now. This cannot be everything, can it? I don't know, you want to open it? Riol stated with confidence that there would be a far greater quantity of weapons. A blatant falsehood. Clearly, Riol is unfamiliar with the ways of Ul'dan merchants, who ever strive to present themselves as greater than they are. We should be thankful that his information was not completely erroneous, and that we managed to achieve anything of worth at all. It's still something that we're celebrating, isn't it, Lieutenant? Besides, we've got more important things to worry about, like fighting those Garleans up north. Garleans, whatever. There'll be no fighting if I have anything to say about it. Our orders are to stand watch, not to seek glory in battle. That'll come, ma'am. Don't you worry. If you have no further need of us, then I shall take my leave to the cerulean processing plant. Why? Have fun. Place sucks. Time for the Fourth to earn their keep, eh? Fight well, Ascian. Freedom of all. Excellent work as always, my friend. Rest assured that the immortal flames will hear of your contribution. Until we meet again. Cool, well that was meaningless and boring. How was that not one of the quests that were cut from this quest line, I ask you? Hey, Rio. Seren, a word if it please you. Not here. Look for me at the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. No need for whistling this time, don't you worry. Isn't that like a super busy shopping joint? Why are we going somewhere busier? You make no sense, sir. Thanks for indulging my request. Few places better than a market for privacy, I find. I completely disagree. All the hustle and bustle of commerce means most conversations go unnoticed, yet tell that to my GM. I'll get to the point. At the Burnham Wall, when you and the captain interrupted the exchange, what happened? Tell me everything. Leave no detail out. One-word sentence? That's not quite how the first told it. These dusk whites they were chasing. Latest word is that we lost the trail. But you never saw him yourself. Not before the fighting started, not after. Something ain't right. I don't know what it is, but I can feel it in me bones. Not your delis, or your scrote? Because I've been heard you can feel things there too, according to different sources. I'm not daft enough to be misled by some merchant's drunken boasts. Our information was reliable, gods damn it. I know he purchased those weapons. As if I've never deciphered a moneylender's books or had to follow a transaction back to its source. Did plenty of that back when the Braves were getting started, believe me. The commander wanted assurances that we weren't taking guild from the wrong sort of benefactors. Of course, these days the money flows like water, and the first and third get the shiniest new toys. Whatever happened to the second? Forgive me, friend. I have a lot on my mind these days, and I appreciate you lending an ear. Right then, best get back to it. Okay, who's gonna accost me now? Frickin' Minfilia. No, Tataru? Okay. Your presence is urgently requested at the Rising Stones. Please come and see me as soon as you're able. Okay, I'm on it. There's a difference between markets and discussing and parasite in the streets. Look, we wanted to just go back to the tavern and you're like, nah man, you gotta walk there first. And we're like, well, we're too impatient to have that conversation later. We're gonna bloody have it now. Sweet. Good lord, what have you done to that chocobo? It's so decked out and bedazzled. How do I bedazzle Choco? Look at the crown's so beautiful. How do I get a crown? Gambish, John, how do I get a crown for my Choco? Choco wants something better than this. I feel like I've been doing him dirty when he could be looking like his queen self. Shiva barding? Where do I get Shiva barding from? Or any barding specifically? Because I only know how to get the ones from the company, which is what he's wearing. Do I buy it on the marketplace? Thank you for coming so quickly, Seren. We have a guest from Ishgard who wishes to speak with you. A most, determined lady, by all indications. Okay, and follow-up question. Does the mount gear have multiple slots the way we do? Or is it just, here is the barding, this is your entire costume? The Rising Chorus. I have zero clue what that's a picture of. Our guest is with the antecedent in the solar at present. Let's not keep them waiting any longer, shall we? You trade with me when you get enough stones, okay? Thank you. 3 slots, okay. Oh, hey! Lucia's back. Voice acting?
We have a guest from Ishgard who wishes to speak with you.
Yeah, I've got 2 eyes, Minfilia.
I believe the 2 of you have met.
Oh, you 2 haven't met before. Oh no, this is awkward.
We have. I had hoped to speak with Commander Leveilleur as well, but I cannot afford to wait any longer. The Lord Commander sent me hither to request your aid in a matter of grave import.
Ma'am, can I point out that your armor is very pixelated? It's very distracting.
You see now why I had Tataru summon you.
Now that we're all assembled, perhaps you would be good enough to elaborate on the nature of the matter which brought you to us.
The Observatorium's astrologians have sounded the alarm. Last night, the Dragon Star burned with an intensity not seen in 15 summers.
I'm sure you're going to tell me what that portends?
Not since the Dravanians engaged the Empire in the Battle of Silvertear Skies.
Oh, well I see why that's going to be cause for concern then.
The northern sky doth burn full bright upon the Wormlord's call. The red behemoth beckoneth, and flame consumeth all.
So we're saying that Midgardsormr is about to return because the star said so?
The old Curthan rhyme, aye. The brightening of the Dragon Star is said to accompany the roar of a great worm. The astrologians believe that it was Midgardsormr himself who cried out on this occasion.
Can I ask, why do they keep pronouncing it astrologians? Why can't it just be astrologians? It's always irked me the way they said the word. I just don't understand why you're emphasizing the second O. It's just astrologians. Like astrology, astrologians.
After an absence of centuries, the King of Kings did return to lead his kind against the might of Garlemald, only to fall in his duel with the Agrius, proud flagship of the Garlean fleet. Devoid of life, his corpse remaineth entwined about the Magitech monstrosity even unto this day.
Okay.
Eorzea has the right of it. Whatever this alteration in the Dragon Star portends, the Great Worm has shown no sign of life.
I used the word portends first, Minfilia. Get your own word.
Tataru, have the Domans reported aught out of the ordinary?
They're not exactly on magic star duty. Let's assume the worst then, and prepare.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but if Midgardsormr had roared, wouldn't we have heard it here in Revenant's Toll?
Roar is but a figure of speech. Dravanians can communicate in ways beyond our ken.
Oh, I don't think that clicked to me before. Midgardsormr was a Dravanian. Okay, I think that went right over my head earlier.
It is for this very reason that we are forced to look for signs in the heavens. We cannot say with any confidence that a great worm roared at all, much less that it was Midgardsormr. Only by directly examining the Keeper of the Lake can we be certain. However, it will take too long to gain the Holy See's approval to dispatch the Temple Knights.
Hence why you've come here for me.
Therefore, Sir Emric would entrust this task to you. Do you accept?
For the first time, someone's actually asking me, do I accept? Yes, ma'am. Thank you for asking. I consent to go on this mission. Someone's not just telling me what to do.
We knew you would not disappoint us. Now, if you would excuse me,
Now
I
she's
must
getting
return and
manipulative
assist
about
the
it.
Lord Commander. We have precious little time to prepare.
To prepare for what, pray tell?
The end of times, as per usual.
When a great worm roars, his brethren cannot choose but answer. We prepare for battle.
Oh, that doesn't bode well. Oh, did I nod? Oh my god. I nod way too much. Yes? Forgive me if I state aught which you already know, but I would ensure that you understand the nature of your destination. Nod! As Urianger stated, what we now call the Keeper of the Lake is the wreckage of the Agrius. Agrius? Agrius? They literally said it in dialogue before, and I wasn't really paying that much attention. They become self-aware about it and later expects, lol, I bloody hope so. Former flagship of the Imperial fleet, and the corpse of the worm responsible for its destruction. 15 years ago, as the next step in his campaign to subjugate Eorzea, Gaius van Balsar attempted to seize control of Mordona. So massive was his force that all thought his victory a foregone conclusion. Yep, didn't end that well, did it? But an unlikely ally came to Eorzea's aid that day. Midgardsormr, legendary guardian of Silver Tear Falls, burst forth from beneath the waters of the lake and led a host of dragons against the Garlean airships overhead. Wait, if they defended Eorzea, why are we concerned that they're going to plot against us this time around? In what would later become known as the Battle of Silver Tear Skies, the Great Worm felled countless airships before engaging the Agrius. Agrius? In the ensuing struggle, the flagship's ceruleum engines failed, and it tumbled into the lake below. Yet this victory came at a great cost, for the explosion which followed claimed the life of the Great Worm as well. That same explosion transformed Silver Tear Falls into the desolate wasteland it is today, draining the length of its waters and crystallizing ether for miles around. Yet a remnant of the lake remains, and at its center a constant reminder of that fateful day long ago. In accordance with Sir Americ's, that was his name, right, wishes, our Doman allies have been standing watch over the Keeper of the Lake. It would be wise to speak with them before investigating the wreckage yourself. Be careful, my friend. We know not what dangers await you within. Now then, let us not neglect our own tasks. There is much to be done, and precious little time to do it. Sorry, busy coughing here. I have no idea if she just nodded again. Emmerich. Yes, I remember that. No, I was going to ask questions that are possibly spoilers. Never mind. I did nod? Okay. I was too busy coughing and I wasn't looking at the screen. Speak with the Doman Watch in Mordona. Hi. You have a tonberry? Oh, I'm so jealous. Thank you. Do I have to, like, use it? Use aspirating. And also sword, please. Love what's holy. Okay. And now... companion? Appearance. Yeah. But where did it go? Ah ha 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 ha. I want a little tonberry. Look at you, Choco. Oh my god. You are living your best life. Yep, that's it. You put your head up, be all regal like. You are gorgeous. Probably not your colors, but that's okay. We'll work with this. I wish I could like right click on them and you'd auto mount them. That'd be cool. Where are we going? We're going yonder way. How's it look when we fly? It's on your wings, so I see it flap, flap, flap. Oh, that's so cute. That's adorable. Thank you. Where? Oh, down there. Look at his little crown bobbing. Oh, he's so cute. Hi. You're in luck, miss. I was about to send word to Revenant's Toll about the Garleans. Of late, I've seen small airships, likely from Custrum Sentry, come and go from the Keeper of the Lake. Though I cannot say for certain at this distance, I believe they may be salvaging something from within the wreckage. The Castrum's supply lines have been cut for some time, and had wagered they're desperately in need of spare parts and other equipment. So they're scavenging it from over yonder way? Guess it makes sense. So it's true then. The Ishgardians honestly fear that the worm might rise again. Well, from here that seems rather unlikely. But if it's assurances they want, you've no choice but to inspect the corpse in its entirety. Oh! That's him up the top? I thought at the beginning that this was him, but I think that's just a staircase down the building. Easier said than done, given the creatures which inhabit the wreckage, and the aforementioned Garleans who won't take kindly to your presence. They're sure to fire upon an airship, so I'd advise a more stealthy approach. Take this boat and a few of your comrades to the base of the Agrees, and then climb to the top. That's the only viable approach, I'd say. The Keeper of the Lake now accessible. It's all him. He's a big boy. Yeah, true that. Where is it? Oh, there. So you're saying it's not... Oh, it is him. You're right. It's so hard to see with this lighting. That is him. It makes sense, because they were calling him a worm, and I was like, that's not very big. Oh, he's wrapped around that whole thing. I'm not as overpowered, but we should be fine. You sure? You sure? You sure? You sure? Okay. Well, we're gonna go it then. What was this place called again? The Keeper of Lake. Where am I gonna find that? Over here? The Keeper of Lake. There. I should patch up. Yes, you should. The Keeper of the Lake. Okie dokie. You know where we're going? I'm following you. Noise. Ooh, treasure coffer. Is this a mimic? Or is this some good shit? I don't really need that. I'm coming. Oops, that was the wrong button. Oh well. Got the job done. Einheimer. That doesn't look good. Just gonna heal, just to be on the safe side. Do I want to be standing next to this? It looks pretty explosive if you ask me. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Where is it? I don't know where it's safe to stand. Oh yeah, I never tried this one. Yeah. Yeah, you got it. Thank you. Aha, we've reached the Gallian portion of today's combat. Pause reminds me of 12. Having to listen to the alarms. A whole section aboard Leviathan. Whew, excruciating. Don't go too far. I only have so much range. Oh, sweet babe Jesus. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah! What happened there? I don't like being under this gentleman. Case in point. Oh, sweet babe Jesus. Oh my god, there is just shit everywhere. Make sure I'm healed. Can I not heal someone else? I've clicked on them. Just testing it. I've never done it before. I can only assume that worked. Nice. Oh, sorry. I can't see anything over the corpses. Silence! Huzzah! Blessed silence. That looks hostile. A gunship? Just a gunship? Sheesh. I mean, target out of range is right there. Oh, yep, look, I do not want a piece of that. Ooh, ouchies. Big ouchies. Sir, I'd resent that. Just for argument's sake. Why you gotta be like this? We're on the stern. Careful. Ow. Yeah. God, wish I could dye those boots, man. The brown just gets to me. Oh.
Who treadeth now upon my bones? And waketh me from slumber sweet.
Yeah, sorry about this. It wasn't by choice. Well, I think it's safe to say he's awake in some capacity.
Thou hast forgotten the face of thy Lord. Remember,
Forgotten
mortal,
presupposes I ever knew what you looked like and who you were. Oh my god. It starts you so far away, doesn't it? Sorry. I'm here now. Anything I should know before I go in? Or is just going in blindly okay? Okay, well that sucked. I just pressed a bajillion wrong buttons right there. That was great. Don't die. That's the plan. Just don't die. Am I supposed to kill these thingies? No. No. Yes. No. They're not targets. Okay. Oh, ouchies. Do I want to be in the blue? I don't think I want to be in the blue. Blue sounds bad. Oh god. Oh god. Ouchies. Oh shit. Hi. Bro. Coming in a bit hot there. What is this? I assume that's a bad countdown. I assume that's what I'm standing. There we go. Wasn't what I was wanting, but we're here now. Hey, got him. Like that, sir. Long coat of aiming. Okay. Thank you.
By her gifts hast thou earned a moment's reprieve.
Are you really pulling the Heidelin card, sir?
Speak, mortal, and I shall listen.
I don't actually speak. I mime with my hands. Sign language. You should be used to it by now, right? Did you catch that?
Guided by a star.
Yeah, I thought it was a bit weird, but no one else listened to me.
My people have heard the song. Ishgard shall burn. Sons must answer for their father's misdeeds.
Yep, sir, I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that front. That absolutely should not be what's happening right now.
We do not forget. We do not forgive.
But the sons have nothing to do with the sins of the father, sir. You wouldn't know because you're not a father or a son. Though you probably were once.
7 children did I
He's a father. Shouldn't he know then?
One now singeth of retribution. I rise to join in the chorus. Thou art powerless to silence us, mortal. Yet thou shalt not live to labor in vain. Thy reprieve is at an end.
Believe it when I see it.
Trickery is thy shield.
Not really.
This frail, ignoble creature is not gifted, but chosen.
I'm the chosen one, sir. Well, one of many.
Hearken to me, Hydaelyn.
I'm sure she's hearkening.
I remember, and I consent.
Well, I don't know what you're consenting to, sir, though consent is important.
Fear not, mortal. I shall not harm
I believe the phrase you were looking for is, I cannot harm thee. I thought we just talked about consent. Am I going to go see Hydaelyn? Haven't seen her in a while. Hear, feel, think. Is that what you want to tell me, Hydaelyn? Oh shit, that doesn't look good. That looks corrupted. Oh shit. Oh, that's bad. All my efforts in vain? Rude.
Mayhap thou thinkest me an oath breaker.
I couldn't say, sir. I don't know what oaths you've made to therefore break.
Thou art mistaken. If thou comest to harm, it shall be by another's hand, not mine.
Even if I try to kill you and your son? It was a son, right? Child. If I try to kill you and your child, are you still not going to kill me in return?
I did but strip thee of thy mistress's feeble blessing.
Well, that was rude. I didn't consent to that, sir.
Thou didst profit much by her grace, but no more.
The hell is that? It's pretty goofy looking.
The covenant binds me to thee.
Yeah, but what's that?
I shall watch, listen, and wait.
You know, you're not sounding much different to Heidelin at this moment.
Fight and struggle, if it be thy will. Man hath ever coveted that which lieth beyond his grasp.
Sir, speaking slowly doesn't make you, like, awesome and majestic. Can you speak quicker, please? Time is of the essence. We spent like half an hour in Trans-Mongolia.
Of her body, and thence doth mine own find new life.
Oh, he didn't just sever my bond. He literally took it. Rude.
When it hath grown whole, the loyal and penitent shall rejoice.
Who are you, Thanos?
The dragon song heraldeth our beginning and an end.
Kill the Debbie Dragon. You may summon Midgard Summer by selecting the corresponding entry within your minion guide. I'm good. But thanks. Appreciate the offer. I don't like minions per se, though if I could get a bloody Tonberry, that'd be a whole game changer. Father of Dragons, Keeper of the Lake, Bane of the 14th Legion. Yet not really seeing it. Definitely not seeing it. Why was the Jabberwocky the first thing I thought of when I saw him? Because it was also Gumby looking. Okay, hello. Yeah, shit's hit the fan. Soz, can't help. I was beginning to feel the worst for those explosions I saw. Ah, but you shouldn't waste time talking with me. Athanos sent a message stating that you were to return to the Rising Stones at once. Yes, we must go with all due haste. For I am at their beck and call. Constantly. Incessantly. Okay, Lucia's here. I guess I might see you soon, ma'am. Gotta go see Mini Boss Man first. Pray return to the Waking Sands. Why? Why the Waking Sands? I mean, I can go there, but what's there for me? Praise at 12 that you are hale and whole. I came as soon as Minfilia informed me of Sir Emmerich's request. You have completed your investigation of the Keeper of the Lake, I take it. Then I would hear your report. You conversed with Midgardsummer. Yeah, it was great, riveting, lovely stuff. I swear, were anyone else to make such a claim, I would regard it with considerable skepticism. Are we to understand that the Worm Lord did not perish and has come in sooth lain dormant these past 15 years? Less a resurrection and more a rejuvenation for he who dwelleth in eternity, years passing as moments. Though his words were ambiguous at times, one statement left little room for interpretation. You think I remembered everything he said? Absolutely not. My people have heard the song, Ishgard shall burn. Clearly an attack is imminent. We must share this information with Sir Aymeric immediately. However, we did not divulge a conversation with Guardsuma in its entirety. To even acknowledge that you heard the voice of a Dravanian is a grave but necessary risk. Lest we forget, men have been executed as heretics for declaring as much. For your own protection, and for the sake of our tenuous relations with Ishgard, the truth cannot leave this room. As for how we shall present our revelation to Sir Aymeric emissary, you may leave that to me. Pray remain here for now. Bye. I'll just sit here and wait like a good lapdog. Or what do you want now, Memphilia? Is there something you're not telling us, Seren? Yeah, he severed my connection to Hydaelyn. I'm not happy, Jan. You seem different somehow. It is almost as if you were missing something. Something important. 12 Fend. Midgardsormr stripped you of the blessing of light. Are you alright? How do you feel? Lighter, I imagine. Nod. I see. It is a relief to hear that you were otherwise unharmed. It beggars belief that any being could possess the power to deprive you of her blessing. Midgardsormr made mention of a covenant, did he not? One of the ancient myths regarding Silvertear Falls states that when the waters came into existence, so too did the Great Worm. Althik and Nemea, Brother Time and Sister Fate, decreed that Midgardsormr ever watched over the source from which all water and magic was said to flow. I wonder, what if this was the covenant of which he spoke, and 'twas not the gods with whom he treated, but Hydaelyn herself? Well, if he is watching over you as he claimed, mayhap we will have an opportunity to ask. Let us keep this matter to ourselves. I don't wish to burden our friends needlessly. Bye. Guess I'll just stand here. Oh, yo, you're stalking me now? Art thou a pawn or master of thy fate? A fucking pawn, bro! I've been a pawn since the beginning of the game. Everyone's telling me where to go and demanding that I do things of them. No one ever asks. What hast thou wrought by thine own hands, mortal? Well, actually a lot. I've done a hell of a lot, bro. You don't know me. And now you seek to mock me? Back off. Like, my character literally has no personality. They're a blank slate. There's nothing going on behind her head. Or inside her head, behind her eyes.
My friend, I can scarce believe it. You confronted the Worm Lord and lived to tell the tale.
I don't think a second time is going to be quite so successful.
I give thanks to Helone for your preservation. It is our sole cause for gladness. Your encounter with the Keeper of the Lake served to confirm our fears. A great worm has roared, and it makes little difference if it was one of the two in Eorzea or any other. The Dravanians are coming.
I am told that Ishgard has magical defenses against Dravanian attack, though I am not privy to their exact nature. Will they be enough to repel a massive force?
Ishgard has weathered countless assaults over centuries. This will be no different. And now that you have confirmed the threat, none can ignore the Lord Commander's calls for the wards to be strengthened. I dare not presume to speak for him, but I expect the Lord Commander would sing your praises. I must away, but we shall meet again soon.
Bye. DLC, mayhap? I assume that's what we're building towards. The war is the first expansion. hard to care, though.
Countless assaults weathered.
Haven't really done much
And
with
this
the
will be no
Ashgardians on their
different.
territory.
Why am I not convinced?
The Ashgardians have warred with the Dravanians for centuries, nay, nearly 1,000 years. In all that time, not once have their enemies breached their defences and entered the city proper. Yet regardless of how strong these magical wards may be, I nevertheless fear that the Ashgardians are underestimating the gravity of the situation. Though it was not a Midgardsummer who roared, a call to arms by one of the first brood cannot be ignored. It's so weird healing Talus and Alfie again. Are we finishing RR today? I don't think I can get I mean, if I can get through it, abso-freaking-lutely. I just don't know that I can. What are we up to? Sorry, it's going to go a bit wonky for you guys. The Rising Chorus. The Rising Chorus. Oh, dude, we're not even partway through part 1 of this quest line. God, we've got ages to go. I don't know that we're going to make it. Actually, I'm pretty confident we're not going to make it. Until such time as they choose to request our aid, however, we can do naught but observe a situation at a distance and pray that our fears are unfounded. Ether on demand. Oh, for the sword, of course. Ere I forget, I believe Moonbreeder has requested that. No, Brider. It has to be Brider. Breeder, when you hear the word as breeder, it can't be right. It must be Moonbrider. Has requested a gathering for science. I assume there's been some progress concerning our efforts to combat the Ascians. Pray inform her that our business with the Ashgardians is concluded for the moment. I shall be along once I've completed my communications with the Crystal Braves. I don't know if we can duo the trial or not. It might need to queue. Yo, Ed, whenever I get to the really, really, really hard dungeon, wherever that may be, can you log on? It probably won't be today. Though I don't know which dungeon we're referring to. Let me look at my list again. We have the Chrysalis. Then we have Broken Bridges. And then... yeah, I don't know what that last part is. But don't worry about it, Ed. It'll be a while away. All done with your talk of dragons? Wonderful, because Ascians are next on the menu. Let's head into the Solar, shall we? After you, Moon. Where's the Solar? Oh, you meant Minfilia's room. Okay, sure. Chrysalis, okay. It's a few quests away. We might get to it. Broken Bridges are solid. Okay, so it must be Chrysalis. Ooh! Party!
Now that everything's calmed down a bit, relatively speaking, I mean, I thought it might be a good time to share our progress on the weapon. I believe we're on the verge of a breakthrough.
I have to take your word for it, ma'am, because I know nothing about the process you're going through.
Well, don't keep us all in suspense.
Me, I'm Ravana.
Just in case anyone's forgotten, let's start by reviewing what we already know. So, an Ascian is an immortal because its soul doesn't return to the ethereal realm when its host is defeated.
I remember.
Instead, it flees to the place that lies between our
I remember
world
the
and
slideshow
Void.
presentation.
Therefore, the first step to permanently defeating an Ascian is preventing its soul from making this journey. And if you recall, when we last gathered here, I had verified that white Eorzea has adequate capacity to entrap the beings, albeit only briefly.
Which left the small matter of their extermination.
Aye. To unmake an Ascian soul, one must needs smite it with a concentrated burst, or blade, of purest ether. However, we wanted for both the data and the means to forge such a weapon.
Short of experimenting on an actual Ascian, you see, there's no way to gauge how much ether its soul is made of.
I suggested, I don't know where you're going to get one from, but I suggested capturing an Ascian.
As such, we don't know what etheric density our blade needs to have in order for it to work.
Just overkill it, because it's probably going to be more than you think.
So we'll just have to make the densest blade we can and hope for the best. Though that would require a lot of ether. Hang on a minute. Why didn't we think of this before? White Aurosite can hold an absolute heap of ether, can't it?
Well, that wasn't the problem. It's where you're going to get the ether from.
Please tell me you're joking. God's sakes, Ida. I feel as though I'm reliving the same scene over and over with you. How many times do you need to be told that white Aurosite cannot store ether for long periods?
She didn't ask about long periods. She just asked if it can hold a lot.
Being intangible matter, ether is given to dispersion. Only in its crystallized form is it a stable source of energy. I will test you later on this, so see to it you do not forget.
Right, yes. It's all coming back to me.
I didn't think his comment made any sense in regards to hers, but I guess it does.
So our hopes rest on good old crystals again, do they? While they are certainly reliable, they leave something to be desired in the area of portability.
Indeed. I am reminded of the quantity of corrupted crystals required to thwart Leviathan, and the extraordinary lengths to which the Lamentsons went to transport them. What if it should prove that a similar quantity was needed to destroy an Ascian soul? Or still more?
It's not going to end well for us, is what that means.
I do not envy the poor sod who has to lug all of that around, on the off chance that an Ascian appears.
That's the very problem we set out to solve. And I reckon we've found the answer. If it isn't practical to lug around the ether we need, we'll just have to draw upon another source. And the only viable source is the land.
What I was going to say, whatever your equivalent is of the live stream, can't you just pull it from there?
If you mean to tap the Great River of Ether, know that it will entail considerable risk. Meddling with the currents may well induce a surge like to the one which despoiled Mordona.
Give me a bit more credit, will you? Why would we need to tap the river when there are veritable reservoirs jutting out all over the land?
Oh, sure.
Aye, I speak of corrupted crystals. It might be that their aspect is out of balance, but a crystal's a crystal. It contains ether, and we can help ourselves to it.
While corrupted crystals are indeed abundant, there is no guarantee that they will be in close proximity at a crucial moment.
What I was going to say, because you still have the problem of location. You can't just take it with you. It needs to be done on the spot.
But what if we don't need them to be? What if we could tap their power from afar? A malm away, say?
I'd say, how the hell do you plan on doing that?
If we could do that, we'd have ready access to ether aplenty in almost every corner of Eorzea. I've yet to put my theories to the proof, but I've got a good feeling about this. If no one has any objections, I'd like to see where this avenue leads.
Sure. Go right ahead.
If you think it's worth your while, you have my blessing. But tell us, what are your theories? I, for one, am most eager to understand the process, however vaguely.
I thought you might say that, but no one wants to listen to boring old theories all day, do they? I know I don't. So with your permission, I'd like to try something a bit more hands-on. I've already built an etheric siphon especially for this purpose, and I've been meaning to try it out. Thing is, the profusion of corrupted crystals in Mordona makes it something of a high-risk testing ground. If anything goes awry with the siphon, it would be better if it didn't happen within spitting distance of quite so much ether. Ideally, I need an isolated specimen. Does anyone know where I can find one?
Yeah, Thanalan. Oh, it's not
May
corrupted.
I suggest northern Thanalan?
Hey, called it.
There you will find corrupted crystals of middling size, standing a reasonable distance apart. Ideal for your needs, I should have thought. Oh, and if you do elect to visit the place, I should be much obliged if you would assist me in another matter while you are in the area.
May I ask how you heard about this? You were literally outside.
Has something happened?
Movement has been observed at Castrum Meridianum. During Operation Archon, the Alliance dealt the stronghold a heavy blow. Its facilities were extensively damaged, and its garrison reduced to a fraction of its former strength. Not long after our forces withdrew, however, their ranks were replenished by reinforcements from Castrum's sentry. They now seek to rebuild. And to this end, they have their sights set upon the ceruleum processing plant. Having lost the Empire's support, the 14th Legion lacks the resources to sustain itself. To them, this is a bid for survival, and they will doubtless fight like desperate men. Though I have dispatched the Crystal Braves, I fear their strength alone may not suffice to stay the Imperial assault. I would request the Scion's aid in the defensive effort.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you were trying to inveigle us into fighting your battle with the promise of shiny crystals. Well then, consider me inveigled. I won't lie, the crystals you speak of sound perfect, so the Garleans have to go. Besides, we can't afford to beat about the bush. There's no telling when the Ascians will next appear.
Thine eagerness to hurl thyself into the jaws of danger cometh as little surprise. Exercise due caution, I prithee.
Though you have become a Crystal Brave, you are yet a Scion, Alphino. We could hardly refuse you. Pray, join the Crystal Braves and lend them your support. Thangred and Papalymo shall accompany you.
There's still no asking. Nod.
Ida and Yashtola, in the meantime I would have you assist Moonbreeder. Scout out the
It is
crystal
Breeder.
clusters, that the testing may commence as soon as the Garlean threat has been eliminated.
If it please you, I shall continue mine own experiments on white Orsite.
Thank you, Eorzea. Everyone, pray see to your preparations and depart as soon as you are able. Go well, and be safe.
Bye. Oh, or not. I'm still here. Nope, bye. Wait, no, it's Sam that's Alfie and Taliesin is Tancred. Yeah, sorry. No, you're very right. Other way around. But it is interesting to hear them in these roles. Especially since Sam's voice doesn't suit Alfie, even remotely. It's a strange casting choice. I mean, Sam's a great voice actor, but that doesn't mean his voice suits, you know, every character. Alright. Yo. Oh, should probably wait. Oopsies. Friend list. Add to party. It would seem that events have once more conspired to rob us of rest and recuperation. Though I would wish it otherwise, I must ask that you head straight away to the processing plant. The Fourth have already deployed to the area and await the arrival of the Scions. Word will brief you on the developing situation. Meanwhile, I must rendezvous with Captain Ilbert at our headquarters in Uldar. I shall take command of our forces there with a lighter heart, knowing that you go to support the front lines. Okay, bye. Oh, we're doing an everybody nods counter as well? Oh, hello. It's been a while, guys. Your duties take you to Northern Thanalan, do they not? We too must say our farewells to the Rising Stones for a time. Flamin travels to Uldar, and we shall serve as her escort. At my daughter's behest, I go to contact certain old acquaintances in the Gilded City. We are beset on all sides by civil unrest and imperial machinations, threatened by primals and troubled by dragons. We need all the allies we can muster. Many of my friends hold positions of power, you see, and it is my hope that they can be convinced to aid the Scion's cause. If past events have taught us anything, then we know that Eorzea must present a united front or we shall fall. Ah, how extraordinary that my little Ascian is involved in such far-reaching affairs. I am proud that I might now stand at her side not only as a mother, but also as a colleague. A colleague with influential connections. But I fear that Uldar has become a place of danger, even for one so familiar with her streets. Bah! Woe betide the blackguard that so much as glares in your direction, my lady. Aha! I shall be well protected, it seems. Shall we burn our way, then? Bye. Bye. blah, da, da, da. Question is if you want me to slap the chrysalis when it comes along, or if I should use a lower level job. Up to you, really. I'm not opposed to just slapping it in the face and moving on with life. I mean, I've never been opposed to just bum rushing the game. I'm not here for conquest and, that kind of stuff. But at the same time, if you want to do a slightly lower level job, I'm not going to stop you. I don't even know where I'm going. Where am I going? Bro, what a freaking weird place to stand. Commander Alfie sent word that you'd be coming. A veteran of your talents is most welcome. Not that I don't think we can handle the situation, mind you. I've learned a trick or two since that disaster with the Amalja. But returning to the task at hand, the Flames reconnaissance scouts have reported Imperial soldiers assembling at Reborn's push. Such a force is likely interested in only one thing, getting their hands on the resources found here at the processing plant. The Garleans could begin marching on us at any time. Pray speak with Lieutenant Edelstein. We might coordinate our counter-strategy. I remember the name, but not the person. In the meantime, I will inform the others that you have arrived. No doubt it will be a welcome tidings. Oh, that dude. Yeah, no, I recognize you. Lieutenant Lunafel, my soldiers yet to tell tales of your deeds during Operation Archon. Would that we could sit a while and reminisce about old times, but I fear more pressing matters require our attention. The civilian draftsman... Oh, bye, Choco. Sorry, I didn't keep watch on you. You see, have come across several highly suspicious crates within the boundaries of the processing plant. I had my sappers take a closer look, and our worst fears were confirmed. These boxes contain powerful explosive devices of imperial design no less. By my order, the Flames stationed here are conducting a thorough sweep of the compound as we speak. Though it troubles me that we were unable to apprehend the imperial spy behind this, I have faith that our men will be able to neutralize the threat for now. In the meantime, our scouts bring troubling news on the last movements of the imperial army. I would once again ask for your aid. Give me a sec. I'm gonna get my trusty steed back. Okay, I'm listening to you, sir. On the counter-offensive. We've been keeping a close eye on that Galean garrison, and it would seem the Imperials have finally begun to mobilize. According to the reconnaissance report that just came in, the squads seen leaving the custom are too few in number to effectively take and hold our position. They will likely mount a swift assault and focus on the acquisition of resources. I have, of course, also shared this report with the Crystal Braves. They've decided to take to the field to meet this assault head-on. I have apprised your fellow Scions of the situation, and am heartened to know that they will be joining the effort. Pray report to Lieutenant Ascian, and lend your much welcome strength to the counter-offensive. Where is she at? Is she inside, or is she around the front? Ascian? Y'all are also hard to find. Are you upstairs? Is there an upstairs? Are you around the side of the building? There you are. Glad to have you with us, Saran. As I'm sure Lieutenant Edelstein has explained, the Garleans have deployed a small force from Castra Meridianum. Their main column assembles to the north, near Delamud's Talons, but we've also spied several squads attempting to conceal themselves on the approach to the west. Illbird. They wish you to rush forth and commit to battle with the main column, leaving the detached force free to raid the plant and pillage supplies. Not much of a strategy, but these are desperate men. Captain Ilbert. Greetings, Scion. I understand the commander bid you and your fellows come lend a hand to the Braves. With such mighty heroes at its disposal, the force should have little trouble contending with aught the Garleans might throw at them. You just jinxed us, sir. But even you cannot be everywhere at once. The third was getting restless holed up at Uldar, so I marched them out here to fill any holes in the plant's defences and add their numbers to your counterattack. The reinforcements are welcome. We have enough soldiers now to divide our own forces and safely engage the enemy far beyond the walls. Aye, it would be best to avoid staging a battle anywhere near this much ceruleum. Let's take this fight to the Garleans. A wise course indeed. I shudder to think of the consequences should any of these storage tanks be exposed to fire. If there are no objections, the Scions shall join the 4th and give battle to this main column. Group nod. You with the 3rd then, Warrior of Light. Your job will be to intercept these squads hiding out in the west and prevent them from reaching the processing plant. Nod. When you're ready to proceed, report to Lieutenant Yu Hase. His scouts should have a rough idea of where the Imperials have concealed themselves by now. Where's he at? Is he up? Where is he? Am I just blind? Where is Yu Hase? Am I going through the entrance? Isn't this an entrance to a dungeon? I'm very confused. This takes us back to the Praetorium. Oh, there! Freaking icon. Totally 100% confused the hell out of me. This way. Pleasure to be fighting at your side once more, Scion. Our operations invariably succeed when you're around, and victories are wanted to pave the road to greater coin. Now, this detached force we've been sent to eliminate has split us into smaller squads, the better to conceal themselves within the terrain hereabouts, I imagine. We'll need to split ourselves up as well to cover more ground and make sure to root out all these would-be raiders. And seeing as you're an army unto yourself, ha! I've assigned you your own areas to scour clean of enemy soldiers. Aye, this will be a simple search and destroy. Oh, no, I can't see you swooping around me. Sorry. We'll rendezvous back here when the task is done. Happy hunting, Scion. Okay, so where do you want me to go, though? There. Come along, Joker. To battle we go. We should all know that I play games zoomed in. Like, hello. I got a special camera for World of Warcraft. Just so I could be zoomed in. Pow. Pow. Holy shit, that thing's massive. Oh, well, we're here now. Just tank it. Can't hold the move. Hi, sir. I'm just gonna stand here. Too lazy to move. Doesn't matter, you did anyway. Next. Of course the earth sprites have to be on top of us. Ah, of course. Oh well, we're here now. So I accidentally, like, clicked on them. Ouch. Unnecessarily ouch. Come on, Joker. Looking so fine. This way somewhere. Report to you, Hase. How'd your own efforts go, sir? You seem grim, Scion. I'll take that to mean that, between us, more than a few Garleans won't be making it back to the castrum. I mean, isn't that a good thing? I know it's murder, but isn't that a good thing? These Imperials, though, they certainly made us earn our pay. I would be a happy man if I never had to tussle with another of those Magitech horrors. It is time we bid this war-torn land farewell. I will contact the 4th and let Lieutenant Ascian know the west is now clear. I would appreciate it if you would do the same when you report to Lieutenant Edelstein. Sure, sir. Sure. Report to Edelstein, who I assume is back over here somewhere. Lieutenant Lunafell, what news for the Garleans? Their raiding parties are no more then. Excellent. The Amagina engineers will be most relieved to hear that the plant is no longer in any immediate danger. Thank you again for your assistance. Wait, that's it? We're done? Feels a bit small and quick and over and done with. An uninvited Ascian. You must be anxious for word of your fellows. Lieutenant Ascian has reported a sound victory over the main column and informs me that the Scions have already turned their attention to other duties. All but one, that is, the rogue garden lady with the large axe. It would appear she has chosen to remain at the site of the battle. I know not what task keeps her from returning to civilization, but Northern Thanalan is no place to wander alone, even for a capable sort such as her. I would certainly feel better about things if you could check in on her before you continue on your way. Oh, Choco, I just keep looking at you. You're so freaking adorable without that, like, holster that covering your head. Poor thing. Where is Minbreeder? Over yonder way. Let us go, Choco. Fly, my pretty. And then come straight down to the ground. So, what do you think?
Hold on, I won't be a second.
I'm holding.
The beast seemed peckish, so I gave it a taste of my axe.
Peckish, she says.
I know. As Eorzea never tires of reminding me. An axe ill becometh the hand of a scholar. What can I say? I like axes. To hear my mother tell it, I came into this world holding one.
Poor mother, that must have hurt.
It's not as if it stopped me picking up a quill, is it? I often think of the man who introduced me to the joys of learning. He's one of the reasons I decided to come to Eorzea. Him and my excruciatingly stiff childhood friend. Considering how unalike we are, it's a wonder we ever got on. The world's a strange old place, isn't it? Aye, that ought to do it.
Is it just going to strip it of its ether, or is it going to disappear? Just strip it of the ether. Okay.
So far, so good. At these concentrations, it shouldn't matter too much if something goes awry. Just enough ether to make it interesting.
Interesting, she says.
Did you see that? The way the crystal glowed? The siphon works, I'm happy to say. With a few refinements, it should satisfy our appetite for ether, which just leaves the small matter of forging our blade. I'm not sure how to go about it just yet, but I swear to find a way. I'll put a blade in your hands if it's the last thing I do.
Now that you said that.
She senses me. A useful talent.
Interesting, even without Heidelin. Hi.
An Ascian. Are they onto us?
By your brand, I see you are an Archon of Sharlayan. Keeper of knowledge. Seeker of truth. Meddler.
Meddler.
I don't know what the hell's you're saying, but I don't much like your tone.
Your instincts serve you well. But come, be not unsettled on my account. That lovely brow was not made for frowns. But I waste my breath.
Ooh, hey! Moonbreeder, we needed an Ascian to test it on. I've brought you an Ascian. Please use your weapon.
Let me direct my words to one who understands them. We meet at last, warrior of light. I am Nabriales. And you have long been a thorn in my side. I suffered the overweening presence of Lahabrea that men might host the power of gods, only for you to undo my hard work.
Sorry, not sorry. Ma'am.
Oh, bugger.
Wrong weapon. Get the other one out.
Do settle down.
Get the other one out and use it.
You must concede that I acted in self-defense.
Although, actually, you need the Eorzea, don't you?
But what's this? I do not sense the blessing of light.
Yeah, it was callously stripped from me. Without my consent.
Oh, dear. Could it be that frail Hydaelyn has forgotten her champion? This I did not foresee.
No, another just meddled.
Shorn of light as you are no longer a threat. And better yet, the seal is broken. Now is the time to claim the staff. With it in my grasp, I shall rise above them all and take my place at Lord Zodiac's right hand.
Good for you, sir.
What did that bastard want with us? Nabriales, he calls himself. With charm like that, I'll bet he has maidens falling at his feet. Unconscious. But this staff... You say just talking about it had the bastard grinning like a brat on his name day.
Very much so.
Must be quite a staff. Oh, gods. He means Tupsimati, Master Louis Soir's staff.
Oh, hey Minfilia, have fun dying.
Minfilia's in danger. We have to get back to the Rising Stones.
Bye, Minfilia. I can't teleport like old mate can. He can just yeet himself right in there. I've got to go via the Aetheryte. Oh, there's your bed. I thought that was a typo. You meant a literal bed. And now you're just gone. Ha. You're here. Master Louis Soir's staff is kept in the solar, isn't it? Quickly now. Why did you sit and wait for me? Go ahead. I'm not stopping you. And it's gone. Where's Minfilia?
You too.
She has it. Yo.
So, you were able to divine my intent. What now, warrior of light? Ah, but that name is no longer fitting. You have become decidedly dull, and quite incapable of barring my entry.
But I've entered a covenant with Midgardsima. Surely he gives me some power instead.
What do you mean?
You truly do not know? Then I suppose it is only right that I enlighten you. The blessing of light kept you and your fellow meddlers safe. It was that which prevented my kind from entering your domain.
Yeah, but Minfilia still has a connection to Hydaelyn, although that hasn't stopped the Ascians from breaking into her solar before.
My kind, I say, though it had no power over the likes of Elidibus and Lahabrea.
Ah,
being of this world, they could come and go as they pleased.
Right.
While I could only look on.
Seems a bit... you've rewritten history to make it fit, but sure.
But I need look no longer. Now that the seal is gone, I mean to act. Unlike the others, I am not given to waiting. I shall take that staff and bring about the next rejoining.
Rejoining? Then it was your doing. The Isle of Val, the scholars, all of it.
She acts like it wasn't obvious that it was them. Who'd she bloody think it was? Why are we just standing? Well, I mean, you've been standing around redundantly up till now. By all means, keep doing so. Yeah, because that went so well the first time. Why aren't you using the other weapon? Not gonna lie, you kind of deserve that.
Why must you insist on forcing my hand? Did you learn nothing
Evidently
from our
she
last
didn't, because she
meeting?
did the exact same thing.
Ah, but I forget. My words fall upon deaf ears.
Would have been better if you said dead ears.
The staff is but a broken relic, a memorial to the departed. What possible use could you have for it?
What use? You mean to say that all this time you kept the key, never knowing what it was you possessed?
Sounds about right.
The staff Tupsimati, or rather the
Stupid
stone
name.
tablet it bears, is host to a great power. Together with the horn, it can be used to draw vast quantities of ether from its bearer's surroundings.
Wait, you're telling me we don't even need the Auracite or her little weapon sword Duverwhacker? We can just repair the staff and use the staff, and it would just be both things itself?
How else do you think Louis Soir was able to invoke the power of the 12 without making them an offering of crystals? Summoning requires not only prayer, but a profusion of ether. Even a child knows that.
If I did not know before, you may be certain I do now. But above all, I know that we cannot allow this staff to fall into your hands. I will die before I let you take it.
Insufferable woman. I would happily end your miserable life here and now. Alas, Elidibus would never let me hear the end of it. Very well. If you will not part with the staff, I will take you too.
Well, that doesn't bode well either. Am I going to continue to just stand here like an absolute muppet? I sure am. A+ for protagonists who just stand and watch. I'm sick of that trope. Look, you deserved it.
After them! Quickly! Before the rift closes!
That sounds like a terrible idea. Nod. Go! Just standing there for. The chrysalis now accessible. Duty finder. Get rid of that. It's gonna be here. The chrysalis. You're not quite ready for this. Oh, it's because I'm in the Rising Stones, of course. I don't really know what you plan on doing. I mean, the staff isn't reforged. We have no way of getting the Ascians into the Auracite to then kill them. So I'm not entirely certain what you plan on doing. Holy shit, how much HP do you have? Good lord. Well, after you, I don't really need to do anything. One shot, I choose you. Oh. Interesting. Oh. How do you... Oh, you just walk into them. Oh, okay. Okay. I comprehend. I'm gonna die though. This is gonna hurt. So, can you hurry up and do something? Ow. Of course you teleport right when I use one of my good abilities. Rude. Alternate blue and red. Oh, a bit late for that knowledge. Thank you. But where's the staff? I'm more interested in the staff than Ophelia. Well, my thanks. That's it? My thanks? Okay, bye, ma'am. Is that it? Nothing else to do here? It still says confront him. Just gonna leave. This trial still causes wipes. Oh my gosh.
You're safe. Thank the 12.
Did she have a staff? I didn't see. Oh, there's the staff. It's on the ground. Do you want to pick it up before you lose it? Quick! The aura's sight! Oh. Hello.
You may have bested me this day, but what of the next? What of all the days to come?
Yeah, it's a work in progress, sir. And now that you've told me about staff, I can use the staff.
Remember, light no longer holds sway here. I may return whensoever I wish.
But again, Minfilia has the echo. Why did hers not suffice?
Eventually, you will falter, and the staff will be mine.
May I ask how you can see through that
Until
mask,
next
sir?
time, scions.
It looks very hard to see through. Use the aura sight. Go! Use it! This is our testing moment.
There will be no next time. This is the end.
Do you want to get the staff? I don't know what kind of time we're looking at between him going inside and us killing him.
What trickery is this? No. No. Cannot. No.
Flashbang. It's so pretty
Use
with a
Tube
soul
Samati to
inside
gather
it.
ether. Quickly, before he breaks free.
Can I point out it's not much of a staff? It's more of a staff head. And it's still a stupid name.
Concentrate. Call to mind the time you struck down La Habrea with the blade of light. won't it work? Is it because we lack the blessing of light?
Damn it. So much ether. And it still isn't enough.
Well, do you still have some here, or has it dissipated?
Fools! No mortal prison can contain me! I shall make you pay for your insolence!
Please, Mother Heidelin, hearken to our plea. Lend us your divine light. Why can you not hear us? Do our words no longer reach you?
If only we had a bit more ether.
Moonbreeder, what are you doing?
I see.
Master Louisoix.
Ah.
I understand now. The choice you made.
I see.
In death, there is life. Farewell, Eorzea. You damned old coot.
Moonbreeder, no! You mustn't!
Too late. 'Tis done. Prison time.
No! It cannot end! I am eternal! I am immortal!
Not anymore, you're not. You're very dead. Where do we get more Aurosite from? I kind of thought we'd use the same one. I guess not.
Moonbreeder. She's gone.
That was a spoiler I read, because the next quest has a title in it with her name in it that told me she was dead. So I haven't connected to her character because I knew she was going to die. I think it was like the Farewell of Moonbreeder or something like that as the next quest.
You did it, my friend. The Ascian is dead.
Typical Ascian arrogance, right? Even as he's literally being unmade. No, I am immortal!
This device is a legacy of Moonbreeder's toils and sacrifice.
If you say so.
I shall hold on to it for safekeeping.
Can I keep the staff? Head?
Minthelia, are you all right?
Who's going to tell Eorzea that his childhood friend is dead?
I am.
But?
Oh, we were surveying northern Thanalan when we received the distress call. We returned as swiftly as we were able.
It seems you have everything in hand, however.
What happened here? Where is Moonbreeder?
She gave her life to temper the Blade of Light. I have no words.
Blade implies there was a blade. It was a staff head and a burst of light, sir.
Rather than await the inevitable, she took her fate into her own hands.
Well, she was injured.
Does Eorzea know?
It literally just happened, Ida. You know as much as I do. Hi.
My friend, there is something I must tell you.
I heard all, my lady. The moon sinketh, taking her leave of the heavens. Yet her passing heraldeth the coming of a new day. Moonbreeder hath fulfilled her destiny, hath she not? Long ago, far across the seas in the Charlean motherland, Moonbreeder and I did study under the sage tutelage of Master Louisoix. Full oft did he impress upon us that knowledge existeth to serve the greater good. This sentiment, however, was contrary to the nation's policy of neutrality, which censured intercedence in the affairs of foreign lands. In spite of vehement opposition, he founded the Circle of Knowing, and journeyed hitherto the heart of Eorzea. Through his noble sacrifice was the realm spared its doom. Yet this great soul, whom all should rightly have honored, was branded a pariah in his own land. His peers did accuse him of forsaking his duty as a man of learning, and of meddling in the course of history. When he left Charlean behind, Master Louisoix gave no word to signal his intent to Moonbreeder. Close as they were, as master and disciple, she was deeply wounded by the sudden exclusion from his confidence. Above all, however, she was confused. Try as she might, she could ill comprehend her master's motive. The slanders that were heaped upon him after his passing served only to inflame the turmoil within her. For years upon end, she knew not what to believe. Torn as she was twixt the man whom she revered, and the man who forsook her and his duty both.
The Louisoix I knew would never forsake his duty, much less one of his own.
This I know full well, my lady. 'Twas not for want of love that Master Louisoix hid his intent. He but desired that Moonbreeder discover her own path, free of the shadow of his influence. Long did I contemplate revealing the truth to her, and long did I hold my peace. After all, was it not Master Louisoix's wish that she come to the truth unaided? I told myself it was, and resolved to let her suffer. Knowingly did I deny my friend the comfort she craved. And now she hath gone to her rest, with doubt still in her heart. Speakest thou in earnest? Did Moonbreeder truly come to understand Master Louisoix's will before the end?
I think that's what helped her make the choice.
The realization hath set her free. She may now find the peace which hath for so long eluded her. Oh, Moonbreeder, my dearest, how I shall miss thee.
Moonbreeder gave her life that we might possess the means to defeat the Ascians. Her sacrifice must not be in vain. Let us continue her work on the Blade of Ether and see it to completion.
My lady, I would mourn Moonbreeder in mine own way. I beg your permission to return to the Waking Sands.
Of course, my friend. Take all the time you require. We shall be here should you have need of us.
Bye, Eorzea. May you mourn in peace. Okay, before we continue, bathroom trip. It's hard to feel sad for a lady I barely knew. Oh, sorry. I need to narrate myself. Never have I seen Eorzea so utterly defeated. No one should be made to suffer such grief. We shall gather in the Charlayan manor to celebrate Moonbreeder's life and pass her mourning. Nope, mourn her passing. I can read. Ugh, I never really deal with materia. I never really know what to do with materia. Whatever. That's fine. In memory of Moonbreeder. That's the name I saw. I think this is the last quest of the first half. Yes, it is. And then there's a bajillion in the second half of 2.5. As Moonbreeder was a native of Charlayan, it is only fitting that we gather before the mark of the scholar. Are you familiar with the stone? Negative. 'Tis a monument found in Ratherfrost, and is sacred to Thaliak, guardian deity of the City of Learning. There shall we pray for our dear friend's soul, and bid her a peaceful return to the light of the Mother Crystal. Low level materia are good to sell for cash. They're used for certain relics. Okay, fair enough. Don't need to worry about it in general until max level. That's what I figured. I figured that, you know, we're going to be constantly leveling up and changing classes, changing weapons. Like, it's really redundant to bother with it at this point. I'll just add it to the inventory I keep forgetting to go through. Really? Just gloriously striking a pose outside. So dramatic. I'm getting like distinct emo vibes over here. It's nap time? Oh, is it now? Oh, this is where we went earlier for the Cunian. So what is the stone I saw earlier? Why am I the only one here? Where's everybody else? I thought we were all paying respects. I guess not. Enjoy our graders. Bye-bye.
Forgive me, Moonbreeder. Had I been quicker or wiser. But I was not. And you paid the price. But you would not suffer us to wallow in our sorrow, would you? You would tell us to pick ourselves up and get on with it.
You know, Minfilia, I get damsel in distress vibes from you. You've been attacked twice now in this game, you know? Or kidnapped twice in this game. So I just... very damsel in distress. You're quite useless and impotent as a person and character.
And so we shall. We shall defend this realm and her people to the last.
By a lady we just met a couple hours ago. It's exactly what it feels like. They're like trying to build it up to make it emotional, but it's like, I just met you.
Life for death. A fair exchange.
No one invited you to this party, sir.
Other bargains will be struck.
That's great. You still speak way too slow. I'm assuming nobody else saw or heard that. Are we done? Delightful. Speak with my affiliate at the Rising Stones. Well, the good news is I can teleport back. Let's go, Choco. So are we making the staff in whole, or are we just forgetting about all the other parts we have to it and we're just keeping the head? My god, click. Though we have said our farewells, the pall of sadness has diminished but little. Forgive me. As antecedent, 'tis my job to be the pillar of strength for all the others to lean upon, if you say so. Yet I also believe the grief we feel now is precious in its own way, and not to be lightly swept aside. Do you not agree, Saran? I do. Tis as if a dagger has been thrust into my breast. I'm not here as your, like, emotional support animal, ma'am. Nor am I friends with you. We are co-workers. But it is a pain we must learn to bear if we are to forge ahead with our duty. The battles we fought have taken the lives of so many. Louisoix, Moonbreeder, our fellows at the Waking Sands. Their spirit and dedication to our cause, however, will never be lost as long as we rise to fight once more. I hardly need remind you of this, of course. 'Tis for my own benefit that I repeat these words, a reaffirmation of mine own chosen path. If I do not rebuild the foundation of my resolve, I am like to collapse in a fit of weeping. My apologies again, Saran. There is no other to whom I could display such weakness. Well, learn to get some friends, ma'am. You need to, like, split work and business. Sorry, work and pleasure. That's what I meant. Business and pleasure, work and pleasure. You are my pillar of strength. Oh, I don't want to be. And I fear I shall have need of your steadfast presence in the days to come. Again, not your emotional support animal. A victory won, a comrade lost. To honour the fallen, the living forge ever on, towards the light of a new day. Why is it so dramatic? I didn't even know this woman. I just met her. Yet we're acting as if it's some, you know, forlorn experience. It's really not. Alrighty. Well, I'm not going to get this quest because it's going to be the beginning of part 2 of 2.5, and I'm definitely not getting it done tonight. So I'm just going to cut it here before my throat starts hurting from talking too much. And yes, so today we got through all of 2.4 and half of 2.5. I am very happy with that kind of progress. And so we just got to tackle the last half of 2.5. Sorry, I know you can't hear anything when I do that. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 quests in part 2. Why the hell is part 2 so long? Oh my god. Okay, well, looks like we're actually going to be fighting with Ishgard's war, because it says defenders for Ishgard. And then there's like the worm's roar before the dawn. So I kind of am starting to feel that maybe we are doing the whole Ishgard worm thing as part 2. But anyway, thank you for joining me, guys. Some of them are short. I'll think of that. I'm half considering just playing Final Fantasy XIV tomorrow just to get it done, to get it off my slate. So I'll think about it. Probably gonna happen because I've kind of had momentum and just want to get it done. Like, fuck ARR. I want to get to the expansion already. I'm done with this. I'm done with the bullshit. So there's a very high chance that I might play this tomorrow. I'm not 100% guaranteeing it, but there's a high chance. Okay? So thank you for sticking around, guys. I am very impressed with today's progress. And I'll see you all next time.